Welcome to Advanced Dungeons and Intermediate Dragons.
Yes, hello. Welcome once again. This hasn't happened before. Ooh, I'm gaslighting you. Um but yes, welcome back to Advanced Dungeons and Intermediate Dragons. This is how I sound. My throat is not super well, but I'm going to power through. Welcome everybody. You know the players by now. You know them, you love them. You might love their characters, you might hate their characters. You will make fan art of their characters. You will.
In compromising positions.
Woo woo.
Okay.
Well, hang on.
Whoa.
Start the ships. Woo woo.
They've already started. We made a fucking TikTok about it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we
need
did.
Never mind, I'm not gonna say it.
I'm gonna need
I'll commission it later.
Ooh.
So, for those of you who didn't hear me say this, which is apparently everybody, last we left off, the group had arrived at Hell's Prairie, which is the small village where they hear there's some dark matters afoot, possibly world-ending calamity, but they're here to stop it before it can get to that level. Because, you know, what else will a level 4 party do in D&D? They'd arrived in town, parked up, and found themselves some one-night lodging at a place called the Mermaid's Tail. The Mermaid's Tail is a lovely little inn tavern that they came in. They spoke to the owner. They talked a little bit about why they're here. They may have alerted the people that they're here for to their presence. They went to bed, they woke up, and they were met by a small kind of enforcer squad saying, you come with us as prisoners, you leave town, or you die. At which point, the party decided, we don't like those options. You're going to take us to your boss. And they got in a bit of a fight, and eventually the party took down this enforcement squad, kept the main enforcer alive so that they could, get information out of him. But during all this, Lilith was upstairs, finishing her skincare routine, putting on her Olaplex, doing all the normal stuff, and came down the stairs to what can only be described as the worst kind of bar fight. And keep in mind, it's not even like 8 a.m. yet that this has all happened. It's like just coming up to 8 a.m. and you folks have just pummeled quite a few people. As Lilith comes down the stairs and sees the mess in front of her. And if anybody would like to catch her up, please do so.
Right, so basically, these guys showed up earlier than we thought, and, well, we obviously had to intervene. So, most of them are dead. This fucker here, and I point to the guy that Kronk has by the throat, and I'm like, he's going to take us to his boss. And we are
Hi, Scary Knife Lady. I got a guy for you.
Great.
Should we do a bit of describe the scene a bit for the benefit of Lilith, or is there anything specific anyone wants to mention about their characters?
I'm quite wounded.
Yes, everyone is a little bit knocked
Yeah,
up.
I was gonna say a little bit knocked up.
Anyway.
Yeah, what?
A little bit
Can we do
knocked
kind
about.
of like a damage check? Where are we at with people's health?
Are we allowed to do that? Can we
Is
like
that-
say like exactly how much?
No,
HP
no,
we
like not
have?
like, but like if you need healing or not, I guess. Because we're out of combat now, right?
Yeah, we're out of combat.
Let's see.
I mean, you guys are out of combat, so yeah, go ahead. You can say like, "Oh, I'm at this much health. Can we do this? Can blah 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 blah." Also, short rests are about
Yeah.
usually takes about 30 minutes. So if you guys want to take a short rest, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't go like, "Oh, I want to take a short rest," and then do something and then take another short rest
Yeah.
to get more stuff back. It doesn't work like that. Just so you
Can
know.
can
Did we
take,
have? Oh, go ahead.
DM question? Would it be possible to take a short rest and do something in the bar while we're doing that?
As long as it is not strenuous.
It's the making the petrol bombs or making the Molotov cocktails.
It's going to be a little bit difficult because you have like mini bottles and they are like little plastic bottles.
No, but if we have like a glass, if there's like glass bottles in the bar, can we like use those?
I think I did purchase glass vials prior to us leaving on this.
And also expended healing potions.
Oh, true. Those are empty now.
Yeah.
Yes, I have 10 empty vials.
Sweet.
So can we short rest in, I guess, the ground floor?
And if
Yeah.
anybody's an
And people
expert
can
at
use hit
filling
dice.
things up, it's got to be Kyler with all the
Holy water?
holy hand grenades.
Because
Holy hang.
You're
because
great at filling up little bottles.
I actually can. How right? Let's. Well, I mean, I know we haven't decided anything in character, but I actually can bless things without using spell slots. It just takes a slight amount longer because I looked up the rules of bless and stuff. So without expending spell slots, I could technically bless.
Because it was mainly for you. I wanted to make these because I know you were slightly short on spell slots. So like, what Raisin is going to do is suggest to Kyler this will give you a bit more in your arsenal, so you're not completely shortchanged.
Honestly, I think I might be fine. I think if anyone should have the improvised weapons, it should be Kronk, because I do have my second level I've not used, and I do have one spell slot used up, which I can restore with my channel divinity. It just means I don't have my root. So I can actually get it back. I just
Okay.
need a touch of healing, and then I can actually get back to full strength minus a touch of channel divinity.
Cool. So Mux,
Molotov
is that something?
Cronktail.
Yeah, Molotov Cronktail. So Mux, could I suggest that to Kronk, and then I start putting these together?
Yeah, you can do that.
Do you need me to make a roll or anything?
No, a Molotov cocktail is pretty easy to make.
Well,
Check at Cass _
Oh, is it now?
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole.
Has Drazian read the spell book written by Cass Maguhir, creator of the simple
The anarchist spellbook.
the anarchist spell book by Cass Maguhir?
Definitely didn't send that out to 20
Oh,
of my friends.
100%.
It's funny you should mention that because Drazian has not only read that one, but was also taught by a elder in his life called Dorothea, who instructed him on the safe way
I love this.
to make Molotov cocktails that this person may or may not have been his mother. But that's another story altogether. But yes, Drazian has read the scriptures.
Descriptions.
Okay, so I'm going to give you options here then. There are going to be, like, if you take the bottles from, like, some of the empty bottles from the bar here, you're going to get 5 large Molotovs, which will have a larger area and deal a little bit more damage. Or you can use the 10 empty vials that Geraldine has.
And they'd be
it's
single
small.
target.
They'd be like single target ones.
Okay.
And you would get 10 of those.
How badly bashed up is Kronk?
I even after that healing am still bloodied.
Okay.
I don't know if
Have
we're allowed
you-
to drop hit
Yeah, I was
points.
gonna say, have you done your the hit dice?
No, I
for
haven't
the
done the
short
short
rest?
rest yet. But
Yeah.
We're not
here,
in
let me short
combat.
rest.
We're not in combat. You can say hit points.
Oh, 13. 13
Out
hit points.
Of
Out of 27.
okay.
Okay, so you're like at half health. Okay.
So it's up to you guys if you want what kind of healing you want to do, that kind of thing.
I'll go ahead and I'll hit a short rest here for sure.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Do we just do our
I'm gonna
so we
roll,
roll-
a hit die.
all the hit die, or do we do reset maximum HP changes?
First of all, reset your maximum HP because you won't be. I think those only last an hour max.
I don't have heroism or anything, but I'll do it anyway. I'll reset maximum HP changes, and then just
you can roll your hit die.
Okay, I got a 5 there, so I'm gonna heal that up.
Now,
How
you
often
have-
do you get
have-
back your hit dice?
you get your hit dice back every day, and you have as many hit dice as you have levels. So, for example, there, Raisin, you rolled 1d6.
Yeah.
You can roll up to 4d6.
Okay, so I could roll a couple more now to get.
You can indeed, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that again then. That's 7. That'll bring me up to full. Cool.
did I roll my hit dice? I didn't say that it did for me.
Yeah, it should be an option. I don't have a character sheet that I can do it on.
I don't
so
see it
click
in the public one.
short rest, and then do I just take short rest? Do I have to? I've clicked 2 die,
Oh,
and then I
so
click.
you see, like if you hit short rest, there'll be like recover, and then there'll be like your like level, and then sorry your class, and then like a bunch of little dices beneath, a bunch of boxes you can click.
Mm-hmm.
Those boxes are how many hit dice you want to roll.
Okay, so I've clicked 2.
Okay,
So then
take short rest.
3, 2, 1. Nothing's happened. It's okay.
it didn't
It's
automatically.
it's
It
2
didn't
d10.
automatically roll for
I
me,
can just
but-
punch that in manually. 2d10 plus
Yeah.
plus 3 plus 3, so plus 6. So 2d10 plus 6.
Indeed.
Okay.
Wow.
Mux, ignore that I've just
16.
put in there because I just needed to mark off the slots because I did it a different way.
That's fine.
There you go, back up to full, and I've got my spell slot back from Channel Divinity. Awesome. So
And if Kronk, if you want to roll some hit dice, feel free.
I did. I rolled 3d8 and got a 5 and a 1 and a 1. So
feels Geraldine there.
yeah, but that. But I planned on that, so it's a 7 plus 3 is 10. So I'm at 23 out of 27. It's not terrible.
That's not
would
bad.
like
Yeah.
would
Is
have
there-
liked a
in that
little
case-
bit more, but
I was gonna say if Kronk had like nothing, make 10, and then just give Kronk 10 turns where Kronk doesn't have to be on frontline. But if we do that, then 5, is probably enough. But that's Cass speaking, not Kyler, because Kyler hasn't a fucking Scooby.
At this point,
if
I'm
Kronk,
at this,
sorry,
sorry, you go ahead.
all right. So if Kronk tends to stay in hand-to-hand combat with one dude, it tends to not be too bad. It's when Kronk stands out in the open and gets hit by like 5 dudes where it's back. Because Kronk's got really good reactions to try to negate stuff. But when Kronk says, "Let me tank these 3 dudes," that's when it goes on. When he grapples a guy, he sets him up for everybody else. That's great. Like he's got Stone's Endurance. He's got the negation of the ranged attacks.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It
just when he
sounds like
stands out
you
in the
guys
open. Is the issue.
Got really fucked up with that scary knife lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
And
much.
my
Could've
nat
really
one
used-
on healing, yeah, that, yeah.
What?
Okay. So for the short rest, what's the official rule? What's the period of downtime 1 hour long? Does nothing more than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds. Cool. In that case, gonna have Kyler go behind the bar and grab a bottle of Highland spring water, and just start pouring it over himself kind of ritualistically for a good 10 minutes just to clear off all the blood and stuff. And occasionally you'll just hear a woo going on. That's about it.
Cool. I'm gonna walk over to Kronk and I'm like, Kronk, I've got a little something that could help you out a little bit, give you a bit of an edge. Would you prefer to be able to throw 10 explosion things at single persons, or do you want 5 of them that can hit a bunch of people at once? Now, the 5 may put you or us in a little bit more risk, but they'd hit a lot more people.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. 10 little explosions or 5 big explosions. Oh
Yeah.
my god. See, oh man, I really could have used some of those big explosions earlier. 5's a lot. 5's a lot. 10's too many, probably. I like 5. I like 5 big explosions.
Okay, 5 big explosions.
I like that one. That sounds good.
Raisin gets behind the bar and just starts fucking mixing these Molotov cocktails and like instructs Kronk on how to use them.
Okay.
I feel like you're gonna pull something off the shelf and it's gonna be too good to make into a Molotov cocktail, and I'm just gonna walk over and be like, let's just save that one for later.
No, Drazian specifically goes for like all the like lower shelf shit. So
Oh,
like
good. Okay.
anything. Muxlo and Cass will know this specifically. Paint stripper Tesco vodka is what we're using here.
Okay. Plans.
Big Tesco.
Big Tesco.
That's Kamchatka over here.
Big up Tesco. Yeah. I'm kind of just happy to have Kyler like kind of gas himself up for the fight. I do have to know, it doesn't matter either way. But is there like, you know how like you get attention in places and there's like sometimes like a bell on the desk? Is there a bell there?
No, there isn't.
Ah, shit. Okay. It's fine. Like it's fine. It was for a joke. It wasn't even
there's
like.
not like a little like ding bell. There's like a bell that kind of hangs above the door that does the ding.
Nah, doesn't work for the joke. It's okay. It's okay. So it's all about the meme.
Well, in any case, as you guys are taking this short rest, if any of you want to roll hit dice, recover whatever your class allows you to recover on short rest. For what you can do now is plan your attack. The lead enforcer, as Kronk is holding him, is still kind of like bleeding really quite heavily. Like, you know, there's blood coming out of his mouth. One of his, like, just beneath one of his eyes is slashed. Like, his legs are kind of bow-legged and beaten in now. He's in really quite a rough state, and Kronk is just holding him like this.
Can we tie him up? Is that an option? Can I shout across like Kronk and like find some rope for Kronk and like throw it on over to tie the guys up?
Yeah, so you guys all have like explorer packs and stuff because it's a part of your starting equipment.
Mm-hmm.
So you've all got like 50 feet of rope with you at all times.
Kronk ties him up, but in a really suggestive shibari fashion. Y'all are like, Kronk?
Oh, I thought Kronk would have like hog tied him so Kronk could like
Yeah, just like carry
Like a
him
suitcase?
yeah.
Also, slightly suggestive. I just like look over at Geraldine like,
Can are you gonna hog tie him?
Yeah, sure.
What-
I'll
what-
hog tie him, and then I'll wear him like a
like a satchel.
like
a
a satchel.
crossbody.
Like a messenger bag.
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
While Drazian works on the Molotovs, and now that most of the blood is kind of washed from Kyler's hair, can Kyler go and speak to the as yet unnamed posse leader?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like in the middle of being, tied up and he's being yanked about.
Okay.
I swing him around so he's on the front of my body. So instead of like C-3PO on the back of Chewbacca, he's now C-3PO on the front of Chewbacca.
I'm gonna try this. What Kyler does is pulls the chair up backwards like this. It's like, hello. And goes, hi there. My name's Kyler Crestwave. I'm just gonna put this trident on the table so we can just talk. What's your name, sugar?
A man doesn't need a name whenever he's got a job.
Amanda, huh? That's a really pretty name. So listen, Amanda. Who do you work for?
I work for people in this town that are much stronger than you.
Really?
Wrong answer.
I mean, wrong answer. Wrong answer. I need a name. I need information. And I think, listen, this is the thing, right? I kind of joked about this earlier. You know, we were joking around. But I don't need 3 people to tell me this. So can I make an intimidation check there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, let's fucking go. It's gonna be a 14. That's probably not gonna work, is it?
He looks at you.
Can
Can
I do
assist
something to?
since he's tied to my body?
Can I actually do something to give Kyler advantage on this? Can I just go over and slit one of the guy's throats that's tied up?
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ. We weren't going that deep.
I'm gonna say
I am. Go, Raisin.
I'm going to say no because you're currently making Molotov cocktails.
You stop what you're doing
That's
to go
the
slit a
only
throat.
reason. It's because you're mixing behind the
Something
bar.
else.
Hey,
Yeah.
someone should
Can
swear by
Lilith?
Lizzie.
Hold on. Can Lilith?
Lilith can.
Just be like, I was tired of this. I wasn't here for
yeah.
combat.
I didn't
I
get to
was-
kill anybody. All right.
I didn't get to kill anybody, and you guys had all the fun without me, and you didn't. Ugh. And I just slit his throat. Like, I just want this to
Holy
be over with.
Shit! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Wait,
We're
the
not
one we were
there
talking
yet.
to?
No, not the one we were talking to.
I was like, ah!
No, one of the other 2 guys here tied up.
With
I
that,
thought there was only one living person left.
No,
There's
there was
3.
2.
Is there? Yeah.
no, there's
Oh.
there's the guy that you guys are like looking at,
Right.
and then
Oh,
There's like a,
yeah,
a
not
ranged
that one.
guy and a mage, right?
yeah, there's a ranged guy and a mage who are both like, kind of like hostage.
Yeah,
stance right now.
I thought
Well-
there was only one person left.
Oh no, now we're one
Oh,
hostage
okay.
short.
Well,
Which
now
one was it? The
there's 2
ranger?
people
Was it
left.
the ranger or the mage?
I don't know who's sexier.
That's a matter of taste, darling. I
The
don't know what to
range.
tell you.
In this particular instance, the ranger is a little bit more rugged.
He'll live.
Excellent. Oh,
So the
I
mage
didn't really
is-
like that guy anyway.
So anyway,
go ahead and
That
roll
was hey,
advantage.
scary
So-
knife lady. That was a little bit scary.
And kind
yeah,
of hot.
Jesus crustacean, Davina. We weren't there yet, but anyway, Amanda, listen, we don't need 2 of you to tell us. So to put it this way, who do you think's going to be more useful, you or him?
Yeah, honestly, we only need one of you, so.
He looks up at you, and he goes, "Fine, I've got something. Come here." And he kind of enters you to come closer to his face.
I put my arm kind of around his neck a little bit. I don't squeeze or anything, but I get ready to just immediately choke him out if he like does anything.
Do you get a little bit closer, Kyler?
Oh, okay, fuck. This is really bad to do in a computer, I'm not gonna lie. Right, Kyle's gonna come up, I'm just gonna be like this, like kind of squatting like that.
As we get that little bit closer, you see he goes, it's, and he spits a wad of blood in your face, and he goes, "It's none of your fucking business."
Okay, so I was gonna take the blood and just go like that, Rambo stripes, and then just go. Gonna talk to your friend now, and we're gonna go over to the other fellow and just say it, just like get him out of my sight, Kronk. Jeez.
Kronk puts the hold on, like squeezes it, and just like carries him away. I don't care if he passes out. He's gone. He's in the corner. He's gone.
Now,
Kronk is taking him over to like the booths to like separate them. Prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah, and now what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do it again on the chair, but literally the exact same thing. Gonna spin the chair around and be like, "Hi there, my name's Kyler Crestwave. I'm gonna put the trident here so that we can just talk. What's your name?"
Elris.
Elvis. Huh. Is that right? Is that Elvish? What is that?
Elvis the Elvish. No, Kelris.
Kelris. Oh, is that like a bird?
He is indeed an Arakocra.
Oh yes, that was. Oh shit, racial incident.
Ooh, I just kind of fucked up, mate.
Yeah.
I'm over there choking out the leader. I'm like, oh, that's kind of messed up.
So listen,
Hello, dude.
listen. You know, your boss. He's kind of he's kind of a dickhead, right?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Like I noticed he was like totally happy to like sink you guys and like bring you guys to fight like adventurers. Like that was pretty fucked up, right?
I mean, we didn't know that you were adventurers when you first came here. We thought you were just people who were trying to be, nosy.
Listen, Kelris. You ever read the bro?
No.
Really, because there's this little passage I got memorized. In 25:17, and it's the path of the righteous fish is beset on all sides by iniquities and tyrannies of evil sharks. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the fish through the marina trench, for he truly is his brother's fisherman and the finder of lost seashells. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my barrier reefs. And you shall know my name is Jesus Crustacean when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Now tell me, what do you think that means, Kelleris?
I don't know. I'm not religious.
It means my brother in Jesus Crustacean. I'm giving you a chance. You can walk away from this life. You can be your own bird. You can soar. I don't know. But all you gotta do is tell us who sent you here, and we'll get rid of the dick. No one's gonna hurt you, man. No one's gonna hurt you.
Except maybe Scary Knife Lady.
No, I'll protect you from her, man. Don't worry about it. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna come on? You gotta help a brother out, man.
It's racist if you don't.
Dickhead, shake bag if you don't.
You promise that you're not going to kill me once I give you the information?
No, I would never do that, man. Honestly, like I didn't even like I was kind of joking around about the whole we only do, but like I wouldn't. I mean, I'll stop her from doing it too. I'll tell you what. Look, we have a car, and it's quite a big car. So I'll tell you what. You can wait here while we go take care of business, and we'll take you to the capital, man. You can start a new life.
He sounds like a nice guy. He sounds like, hey, Kelris, you want to join our team, maybe?
Look,
we don't have a
Kelris.
ranger, really, right?
Kelris, listen. I get it, man. I've been where you've been. I've been through rough times, but we can't put that on other people. Hurting people is wrong. So what's it going to be, man? Are you going to do the right thing? It's never too late to do the right thing. It's too late.
Okay, you said you could get me to somewhere where I could leave the town?
100%. 100%. What we're gonna do is you and the boss man are gonna go upstairs, lock the doors, and we're gonna come back and get you, and then we're gonna drive you out of here. How's that sound? We go to True Arms, man. Look, and just gonna fumble through the jean jacket that he's wearing and pull out the
I forgot about the jean jacket.
the student ID and like the badge, and like, look, this is legit, man. This is legit. Like, we've got a chance here. We've got a chance. Like, listen. These guys, they were kind of caught unawares. They weren't totally at their best, but I mean, look at me, man. I'm fine. I'm the freaking picture of health.
We'll get you diplomatic immunity.
Well, I mean, I don't know if we can do that, but we can definitely like make sure you don't get in trouble.
Okay. I'll tell you what I know.
I still think he should join our team.
Right. Tell me. Come on, lay it on me, brother. Lay it on me. It's all good. It's all good. Circle of trust.
There's a couple of people who, usually go to the Raisin pit, and they're kind of the ones in charge. I don't know much about what they do outside of the minor, criminal activities. I kind of just help them make sure people are scared, make a little bit of money on the side. It's easy. But there's a couple of ones who are strange. They come in and they talk in hushed tones, and they make sure that all the conversations are where people can't hear them, and they come to a restaurant and they never have food or drink. They come, they talk, they leave.
But the breadsticks are unlimited. Why wouldn't
the breadsticks are unlimited? It's crazy. The breadsticks are unlimited, and you don't have anything.
We don't even have one.
It doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense. So these strange people, are they the ones that sent you here? Who sent you here?
The strange ones aren't the one who sent me here. He calls himself the sheriff. He's
The
not
sheriff.
He's kind of in charge of everything in the town. We don't have much of a, political government here in the town. So we don't have a mayor. We don't have a city council. The sheriff runs everything.
Cool.
Does this sheriff have a name?
Question.
Judge, jury, and executive officer. I get it.
Does the sheriff have a cool hat that has a star on it?
No. He has a cool hat, but it doesn't have a star.
Does he have a name?
Yeah, what's his name too?
He doesn't let us know his name. He calls us. He makes us call him the sheriff.
It's kind of pretentious, I think.
I think it might be for in case one of us ever get caught. They're like, "Oh, tell us the name of your boss, like right now." And
I mean, in fairness, yeah, it did kind of work.
And then they go, "Well, give us his name." It's like the sheriff, and it's like, "Well, there's lots of sheriffs because that's a position of power in a criminal service. It's an elected official." And it's like, yeah, but he just calls himself the sheriff, and I don't know his real name, so you can't look at his tax forms. It's
Where can we find him?
The Raisin Pit, right? That's where he's gonna be operating from, isn't it?
Every day at lunch he goes into the Raisin Pit.
Every day at lunch. Huh. See this Raisin Pit.
We're gonna ambush him.
What about the warehouse outside of town? What is the significance of that place?
They call it a warehouse. I've been there once. I needed to carry something for them. It's like an abandoned quarry, and there's a hole in one of the walls, and they go in the hole, and then I was told to leave. It looks like a cave of some sort, but they call it a warehouse. I think it's another thing that they do to throw people off their guard, because you hear, "Oh, we're going to the warehouse." You expect to see a big building, not a hole in the ground.
It sounds like he likes his metaphor and simile.
I think so.
Okay, Geraldine, could you look over our tied up friends for any keys? Because I want to know, this Raisin Pit, is there a super secret underground entrance or something?
Search their bodies?
The boss is tied up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did choke him out, by the way. He hasn't heard any of this because I did.
Out of it.
Yeah.
Got it.
I
Yeah.
did choke him out and take him.
I don't think anyone else would have any keys on them, would they? Like that are relevant.
Yeah, is that an investigation on the boss man?
Yeah, you can go ahead and start. Roll investigation check.
Can I just turn him upside down and shake him real? Let's see if anything falls out of his
25?
pocket. Jesus Christ!
Why do you think I asked, man? Tiny touch of metagaming there.
He, as you kind of search his stuff, he has about 40 gold on him. He does have a potion of healing, just regular. He has the weapon that he was holding, this kind of like large. It's a long sword, but it looks like very chunky for a long sword.
Okay.
And he does have kind of a ring of keys with like 4 or 5 different keys on it.
Okay, I'm gonna take the healing pot, the gold, and the keys, and like shout over to the rest of the group. Does anyone and like hold up the sword? Like, does anyone want this? Or
It's a sword.
How much does a healing pot do?
2d4.
2d4.
Yeah, 2d4.
2d4 plus 4.
There you go.
Plus 4. All right.
Can I take
Why,
the sword?
Gerald?
Are you proficient in swords, Trey?
Yeah, I'm very proficient in swords.
Okay, I can remember what your shit was. All I can remember is you annihilating people with your hand.
You've just not seen Raisin draw his sword yet.
Alright.
Did he have keys on him, darling?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna like jingle the keys.
Throw me them over.
Kronk goes,
Krog turns into a 2-year-old.
Do any of these keys look familiar, Kelris? I'm just gonna do like a. I don't know.
Or Fisher Price key on one
Yeah.
of them.
I'm gonna walk over to Lilith and hand her the little pouch of the 40 gold.
Okay, Lilith,
you, my dear.
that's an extra 40 gold for you.
Thank you, my dear.
Kyler, as you're going through the keys, you do notice that one of them is kind of a car key. The others seem to be like residential keys. But you just
Are they
see that
electric keys? Like, is there like a car horn on it? Like
Is like a Tesla?
a modern, like, is it like a modern car? Like, can I like honk the horn to find the car?
Like, is it a key fob? That's what you mean.
Yeah.
it's kind of like a key fob, but instead of like the traditional kind of like metal, like the metal part of the key, it's like crystalline. But it does have like open the doors, close the doors, that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Is there anything that looks like it would operate heavy machinery of any type?
A forklift.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no, Krog.
Oh,
with a
Lilith.
forklift.
Hog actually has his forklift license.
Lilith, you weren't here last session, but
Oh
we
my
did
God.
establish that Kronk doesn't really know how to use regular vehicles, but is like heavy machinery
Is
certified.
proficient.
Forklifts, bulldozers.
You are literally.
You know,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Where's
Cranes.
You're literally You're certified in
cranes,
heavy machinery.
Forklifts, Zambonis.
Zambonis for sure. For sure, Zambonis.
Jackhammers.
Krog is gonna have a field day if there's ever like an ice hockey arc where you
Oh my
guys are like
God.
investigating corruption in an ice hockey
The
team.
Mighty Ducks arc.
A monster truck
Please?
arc. A monster truck arc. Could you
Please.
imagine?
Oh my god.
Where's Drazin? Is Drazin still making potions of explosion?
By this point, he would have been finishing up.
Okay, gonna take the car key off and just throw it to Drazin and go, "Merry Christmas."
Oh, another one.
And then just be like, "Yeah, we can have our own. We can steal a car. Who gives a fuck?"
Hell yeah.
I mean,
it's
we
you
have a
would
car
steal
already.
It's like in Minecraft. This is all in Minecraft. I have a friend who has a tracker on a bike and leaves it to get stolen. Tracks down his bike and then robs the person that stole his bike in Minecraft.
Can we
Like,
air tag the cars?
What are they gonna do? Phone the police? Oh, the bike I stole got stolen.
No, but at this point, Drazian's like, but we already have a car. What would be the use in us having another?
You
I
know
can
it's
toss
better
it
than
in.
one car.
Because we have to give the other car back, right?
I can toss it in the bag of holding, and we can find it later.
Just keep it in the pocket. It's like tiny. Just like
It's already
I
hard
put
to
it in the
find your
pocket.
keys.
I
What
don't
if you
know
put
if
it back-
is Geraldine
Just reach
talking
it.
about the keys or the car, just the car. In the bag of
The
holding.
car.
I was
Okay,
talking about
Kronk,
the key
lift up
to the
front
car
of
we don't know
okay,
yet.
I'll just chuck it in my pocket. That's fine.
The car?
Did anyone want this sword?
Yes, please. I will take that.
Okay,
so.
I'm gonna
Kel,
bring it
Thank
over
you,
to
my
Dre.
darling.
Kelrus, buddy, do any of these keys lead to a secret entrance?
I'm not that powerful in the group. I don't know. I know there's a kitchen entrance to the Raisin Pit. It might let you get in there. One of them.
We'll try that. We will try that. Good shout. Good shout through the kitchen. Stealth mission. Stealth mission. Stealth mission. Stealth mission.
I'm
Cool.
really good at sneaking about.
Yeah, we could
Here's-
see if they have a union.
Here's the plan. You take the boss
I'm
man
down.
up.
They don't even have dental.
They don't even have dental. You take the boss man upstairs, lock the doors, and don't talk to anyone. And we'll come back. We'll get you to the capital, and I will put in a good word for you with the church or an adventurers guild. We're not huge deals, but we're not small deals either.
Also, point of note, self-explanatory, but don't tell your buddy there what you've told us. Just keep yourself safe, yeah?
Oh, look, Dre, look at his tongue. He's fucking gone.
No, but if he wakes up,
Oh, yeah. Actually, maybe we should take him with us. No, we shouldn't, should we? No, we shouldn't.
I have an
I
idea.
like the idea of taking our ranger friend with us. He's obviously he's muscle for hire. Who's he got loyalty to? He doesn't care, right?
I mean, he's not a bad shot, but it's a risk.
Why?
He hit me
Look,
a couple times. It was nice. Well, it wasn't nice, but it was a good shot.
Look, Calrus, you've got a couple of options here. Either you wait around for us and leave with us, or you take this key and drive away in the car. Now, I know there's people up on higher ground that try to shoot at us when we try to get here, so it may be a risk, but what do you want to do?
Wait a second. I got an idea. It's not a silly idea this time. Kelris, you're a mercenary, right?
I prefer the term career criminal.
All right, you're a career criminal. We need to know where this side entrance is, right? And then we have to get in somehow. You're all bloodied up. We're all bloodied up. You take us hostage and walk us in there during lunchtime. We don't need to make ridiculous. We don't need to sneak about because I'm a big guy, right? You come in. We slip you some under the table, right? And then we all turn, get some surprise attacks on the guys inside the pit of the pit, the noodle pit or whatever it's called.
That'll put him in danger,
Raisin?
though.
Who's it putting in danger?
It'll put Calrus in danger. So you
Oh,
could
he's a,
be caught in the
we're
crossfire.
paying him. We've got to pay him though. He's a career criminal. He was in danger here, now wasn't he? Right.
Yes, but they'll know that when we suddenly don't have bonds or anything and suddenly escape, that it was a setup.
If he goes now,
we're gonna beat him up though. We're gonna
if he-
win. We're gonna beat the crap out of him, right?
if he goes now though, they'll think he's dead and they won't look for him if anyone gets away.
Yeah.
All right.
I
I thought it was a
underst-
cool idea.
Kelrus could leave now or could wait for us. I don't want to,
Mm.
I think I've done enough damage to this poor
I would
sparrow.
really rather not put myself back in the line of fire, so I'd rather
Yeah.
wait for you and not put myself in a position where I could have any number of weapons pointed at me,
All right.
if possible.
That's fine. You wait here. We'll lock the doors and just don't tell the other guy, obviously, what you've told us and stuff.
I won't. I value my life. I won't.
Cool. Are we all ready then? Let's go. We got the keys. We've got a car key. I'm feeling fresh as a daisy.
Mo-
You know, I said my prayers. Let's go.
Mux, is there anything special about the sword that the captainy guy was carrying?
It's a bastard sword. Other than that, no.
I beg
Okay.
your pardon.
Regular bastard sword.
I do have a question for Geraldine wants to know who used their healing pot and no longer has one.
Me.
And
I
no
never
longer
had a
has
healing
one?
pot.
Okay, I have 3. If
I have 2, so I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to toss a healing pot to Kronk and to Dre.
Thank you, darling.
Just in case. I'm gonna take those out of my inventory.
Mux, I'm also going to expend 3 sorcerer's points to get a 2nd level spell slot back.
Not a problem at all.
Is this a regular potion of healing?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Can I escort the dudes upstairs by myself instead of, because the dude's unconscious. I don't want Kellers to try to carry him up. Can I say, Lilith, can you come with me and help me carry these dudes upstairs? Help me lock these guys up.
there's one dude who is still living.
Yeah, it's just
Right.
just Kelris and the guy we knocked out that's
Yes.
still alive.
Yeah, that's what I want.
And the
I want
proprietor.
Amanda over my shoulder, right? And I want Kellers to walk with me. I want Lilith to come with me.
Okay.
All right.
Woo woo.
What I wanted to do was go upstairs. I didn't want to lock them in the same room. I wanted to lock them in separate rooms because I can do that. Make sure the doors are locked. I wanted to set the guy, the Amanda guy, whatever his name was, boss leader guy, in his own room. I would say, Lilith, can you make sure that door's locked for me? And then I'll lock Keller's in his room, and I'm going to go downstairs.
Why did I have to come with you?
I don't know if you wanted to make some decisions up there. I don't know.
Leave you alone with the unconscious victim.
What?
If you felt left out of the fight.
What, do you want me to kill him? Like I killed his friend?
I already walked away.
I'm so scared of you.
I already walked away. I just wanted to make sure you locked the door.
Is he important?
Not
Technically,
anymore.
everyone's
That's entirely subjective.
We're about to Dark Souls this and find out later.
With this NPC's death, the thread of prophecy is severed.
Yeah. About to get an alternative ending.
Execute Order 66.
Right? I'm like, so are we afraid he's gonna like tell people about us? Are we
You're upstairs alone now. Croc designed this situation a little bit higher IQ than he normally has. He just wanted to.
okay?
Croc does not like this guy, and he doesn't trust this guy. But he doesn't want to do anything about it because he's a good guy. So he took the scariest person he could and wanted fate to. He wanted fate to decide itself. So
I'm
he
not
just
gonna
said-
kill you, but it doesn't mean I have to save you.
I'm gonna yell upstairs for Lilith to hurry up. We're leaving.
Okay, great. Well, I'm not gonna kill him, but I am gonna pull up a laptop and play Pharrell's "Happy" on repeat.
That's worse than death.
And it doesn't end. So I'm just gonna set I'll just set my little laptop up in that room and just hit play.
10-hour version of
10-hour
Pharrell's
version.
Happy.
Pharrell's happy
Happy.
10-hour version.
Okay.
And then
They are in separate rooms. I wanted to make sure that they
they
were
are.
locked in
They're in
rooms.
separate rooms. And then I'm just gonna place a knife within his own reach.
With
He
his
is
teeth.
hot, hog tied, so it'll be with his teeth. But yeah. Or either that or he just goes thwomp.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Brains himself on a
Violence.
knife.
So,
Where is the proprietor before we leave? Can we say
currently bloodied, lying on the ground.
I did heal him though. How is he? He's stable, right?
He's stable,
healed
but he's
him.
still bloodied.
No,
Wait.
that was the heal that did work. That was the only one that did work.
should we like prop him up on like a chair or something, write him a note?
Yeah,
Saying-
can we patch him
Yeah.
up, like? Can we patch him up a bit?
Yeah, can I heal him again?
Make a sandwich, like a Subway sandwich, like yeah.
You can
Hello?
if anybody wants to, I'll say you can you can roll like a survival check to do some first aid to just like patch up the base of his wounds to make sure that he's okay. Right now he's like not in threat of dying, but he's in quite a lot of pain.
I'll do a
Is
survival
that
Survival or
check.
medicine
medicine?
or survive? Yeah.
Medicine.
Oh, then no, I won't do it because I have +3 to survival, +1 to medicine.
Oh, that's not very good.
That was
I got an 8.
I got a 9.
Between you kind of patch up the little bits of scarring that he still has and like the wounds that haven't quite closed yet.
Yo, I got a 16.
Nice.
And with that, he's still very groggy and kind of weak. It doesn't look like he's going to come back to like full awareness for a little bit. And he's also in a little bit of shock, obviously, because of everything that's happened. So,
Can I cast Prestidigitation on him and like clean up all of his blood and like all of that around him so he doesn't have to do it himself?
yeah, you just,
Okay, great.
with kind of a flick of your wrist and a click of your fingers, there's like a brief gust of wind that comes from like inside his shirt almost. And you watch as all the blood and dirt and, you know, anything that kind of indicates that he may have been in a pretty rough fight just goes, poof, flies off and lands on the floor.
Lovely.
I kind of get down and I'm like, hey buddy, sorry about all this. I know we weren't really talking to you. We want to let you know, here are the keys to the doors. There are 2 prisoners locked in there. If you can hold on to these. There's some guys up there, pretty bad guys. Don't let them out. But they are in your establishment. Thanks for letting us kind of hold on to it for you. Here's a couple of gold. So you got the shit beat out of you. Terribly sorry. Take all the time you need to recover. I know you got a bed in the back. Maybe take a nap. We're gonna go try to take care of this, okay?
I'm gonna check on the plant I destroyed.
Kronk, as you hand the guy the keys, he goes, yeah, okay.
I also hand him like 5 gold. I'm just like, here, let's get you.
He looks at you, but he looks through you.
Sure.
I write him a note.
Can I kind of pick him up and like guide him to the back where I know his room is?
Yeah, you take him
Okay,
to
yeah,
your
let's
room.
get him.
Raisin, you write him a note.
I write him a
basically
note and
explaining-
leave it on his bedside, just explaining the whole situation. So when he's more like with it, he can read and understand what's going on, where these guys are, where we are, and what's actually going on.
Geraldine, as you kind of lean down and tend to the plant, it is dead. It is. The roots are frozen solid. There is like a piercing through the kind of the the main trunk / stem of the plant where your spell unfortunately hit, and the plant is dead.
Can I cast Druidcraft on it and try to make it bloom?
What level spell is that?
It's a cantrip.
Okay, as long as you're not wasting a fucking spell
No.
slot. Jesus
It's
Christ.
a cantrip. It's the same thing as like Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Can I
Let me
make it?
very quickly look at the.
It says you instantly make a flower blossom, a seed pod open, or a leaf bud bloom.
As you do this, you watch one of the leaves fall, like snap off of the plant and fall. And as it
Beauty and the
falls,
Beast style.
it kind of lands in the dirt, like in the soil of the pot. And at the very end of that plant, the frost it disappears ever so slightly, and you watch as a tiny sprout of life begins to come from the side of this leaf once more. While you may not have saved the original plant, you may have created its child, that will now take its place in this pot.
And avenge its parents.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
going
God.
to
Have I just created?
do a little bit of gardening, and I'm gonna remove the dead plant and like sort of like set it next to me and like repot the little seedling.
Do we see this going on?
Yeah, I should be like visibly tearing up.
Oh, yeah,
And I'm going to take the dead plant and like walk outside with it and like put it near a bush or something.
as you walk outside, to do this, you like put it in the bush, and as you turn around, you see outside, parked at the front of the restaurant, this kind of heavy set like muscle car that you assume to be the car that this.
I'm gonna.
Is this a fucking Hummer?
I'm gonna wipe away my tears and like see the car and go like, huh. And I'm gonna shout back inside, hey Dre, I decided I want that car key back. Can you toss it to me real quick?
Too late, no take backsies.
No, you haven't seen it yet.
I know, I know.
I guess once I open the door, is it visible?
It's still a car.
It's still a car.
It is outside. You're out of the door. These guys are still inside.
It
Okay.
could be a reliant Robin. I'd still want the key. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, fine. Then I was be like, guys, I found the car.
At this point, after like handing Kronk his petrol bombs, I go outside and look at him like,
You go outside, and there is what would be the equivalent of like a 4-door Dodge Charger.
Oh.
in
Okay.
green with like a kind of this white roof decal that reaches down it.
I'm gonna sort of mumble, hey, I used to have one of these.
Does that mean we don't have to walk to the Raisin Pit?
Do you guys know how to drive to the Raisin Pit? Do you guys know where it is?
Yeah, that's more of the thing. Do we know where it is? We knew it was in town, right?
Yeah, it's
I
in
assume
town.
it's labeled if it's a restaurant.
Is it available on Google Maps?
I know. I was gonna say, is there a Google Maps here? Or...
yeah, we discovered this last week. There
What was
is
the
maps.
name of it?
Gobbo.
Gobbo, not
Just-
Google.
I just made the G
Google is a
soft.
little bit
Oh fuck
Google
yeah!
sucks.
that's a little bit
I literally just
Yeah,
softened the G to
well,
Jujul, and then like realized.
No,
just
probably
there.
not a good one.
No, maybe not.
What
maybe
was it?
not.
What was the name of it, Chris?
Gobbo Maps.
Gobbo. Gobbo Maps.
Gobble me,
For whatever
swallow me
reason,
maps.
that's one of the notes that I took was Gobbo equals Google. It's one of-
Gobbo these nuts.
Gobbledygool.
Gobbo these nuts in your mouth.
Gobbity Google.
Ooh.
I have a quick question. So I don't know how to add a large petrol bomb to my inventory. Could I get a quick walkthrough?
I can do it for you.
All right, Rad.
This is one of my better ideas all campaign so far. I am very proud of this.
There's gonna be a custom item
I'm
we think. Or...
terrified.
A custom bar top petrol bomb.
Oh dear.
Is it
What
like
could
a is
possibly
it like
go wrong?
is it a Greek fire item? Because I'm sure there used to be in like 3.
There was in 3E.
Yeah, I didn't think there was.
Do all of
Like
us
anymore.
drive? Do we all have driver's license?
Dre's
Kinda
does.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I think it's Dre and GB that do.
Yeah, Dre was kind of assigned designated driver of the group last week.
Which is funny because he drinks the
GB
most.
was GB
that's-
was plastered, so
And that's why Kronk. We know Kronk has
A forklift
heavy
license.
machinery.
Yeah.
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 And Kyler lives under the
CDL,
ocean.
heavy
want-
machinery.
So
Need to drive a semi. Kronk's your guy. All right.
a Vespa as well.
Lilith knows how to only she can only drive motorcycles.
Only drive motorcycles.
Kronk
Can you-
CBL or
is that-
CBT?
Cock and
A
ball
motor-
torture.
Oh, a motorcycle license is separate from a driver's license here.
Yeah.
Is
It's same here.
Oh.
It's separate.
It's same
You
here, but
do have to
get
have a
one-
driver's
Yeah,
license, but a motorcycle
t-
license is
Oh.
secondary to.
because
a
you
driver's
can't have like a
license.
driver instructor on like the back of a motorcycle.
Yeah.
could you?
I
Are you just
guess
gonna take a
not.
left
With
here,
that
mate?
attitude.
Just gonna take a left here, pal.
Okay,
Is-
so are we piling into the nice car?
Harpoon gun.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a sunroof?
They, as like you kind of get into the car, who's driving?
Me.
Harpoon gun.
Raisin, you see a little kind of trigger on your side, and as you click it, you watch as the roof, the white decal roof of the car goes.
It's a convertible!
I am keeping this. I am keeping this car.
A dark
Yes.
green convertible Dodge Charger.
I want to kill myself.
I'm so happy right now. I am so happy
Okay.
right now. I loved the Range Rover last week, but this is my shit.
I
was a
will
re-
take the seat behind Dre.
Okay, no problem.
It's Kronk in the middle again.
I hope
I-
so.
I want to be in the middle, but I'm not even like on the seat. I'm on like the back of it, like you know when
Yes.
you see
Like
them in
sitting
parades,
on top. Yeah.
sitting on top. Like I'm above everybody else. I'm just like feeling my fantasy in this car.
Where
This is a
is
side of Lilith you've
Malort?
never seen before. Oh yeah, I
What
don't
Kronk
know.
was doing in the last.
Being drunk through the sunroof.
Yeah, what
I
form
don't-
is Malorton?
I honestly, I don't know. I did not pick when I
Malort
woke up
is a
this morning.
crow hooked on, just like flying.
Can his travel
Back.
form be the spider earring?
That's what I thought. That's pretty much his like travel form. So that's what he's
The
wearing.
cat
He's-
is his combat form.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he's gotta
really
hold
quickly
on
pop
while
to the
we're in
bathroom.
this.
Give me one sec.
He's gotta hold on while we're
Sorry,
in this
guys.
convertible.
No problem.
Need Danger Power Ranger?
What?
Cat lip, I got Lane, girls were undeniable. Daisy Dukes jean jackets on top.
Yes, Kyler has to crank the tunes, and
Yeah.
we are gonna.
Obvi. Kyler has
Yeah.
ox.
It's gonna be I Shot the Sheriff by Bob Marley.
Thank God.
I thought we were gonna get Katy Perry. That's what.
Oh,
I
we
wanted.
are,
Oh,
but
okay.
like this is the kind of go
If
get
you
a
love
battle
some
tune.
Back in Black, we go great here.
There we go. Kronk, that is homemade Molotovs added to your inventory.
Can I look
I'm
at them?
reloading
Can I look,
right now.
can I look
Very
at them?
happily.
I kind of want
Uh,
to look at them.
If you want to,
Homemade Molotov.
If Eli's taking a second, I'm gonna be right back.
no problem. So, I'm assuming
yeah.
that means you three get to choose the driving playlist.
California Girls and I Shot the Sheriff, Bob Marley. That's my vibes.
How long of a drive is it?
Oh, yeah,
So if we have it pulled up on Gobbo Maps.
if you got to pull up on Gobble Maps, you're maybe only a 5-minute drive.
Oh,
So-
okay. So we have Katy Perry serenading us into battle. Beautiful.
Okay. I mean, would you have it any other way?
Honestly, I heard like a TikTok mashup of the Darth Vader theme and California Girls maybe an hour. I just heard it and I was like,
so good. It's so good.
incredible.
They take bludgeoning damage on a failed save? Holy shit.
You ever been hit by a glass bottle that is bludgeoning damage?
Because it doesn't cut you, it just hits
It,
you.
it hits you and shatters, and the force like goes through it. It's awful. So I'm told.
Oh, we talking
Go
about
back to
petrol
fuel
bombs?
line.
In that case, I think we are all in the car on our way.
Sweet.
I'm on my way. Misery
Ready
to
to
happiness.
happiness.
Got Katy Perry and Bob Marley are the tunes for the drive.
Okay, so.
Incredible.
Material Girl. I need that song to play too.
Because I've just realized I've basically given Eli a dark green regalia.
Nice.
I love you so much.
Um,
I'm
But-
so happy.
as you guys are driving, it does only take about 5 minutes. You know, by the time you figure out how to get a handle of the car properly, you do a U-turn and get yourself down to the Raisin Pit. And 1 second.
Cookie delivery.
I don't know.
We
if
got
it's
some
cookies.
desserts in the house.
It's good because we're about to deliver someone there just desserts.
Hey.
Oh my god.
We ran out of butter, but she made
Oh my.
melted icing.
Smart. A
Incredible.
lot of fat content. Smart.
So
Butter? No, I'm gonna
I
do
posted
okay. I
in the
hardly know her.
Dungeons and Bad Dragons
hardly know
exactly
her.
what. I posted in the Dungeons and Bad Dragons exactly what we look like riding in this convertible right now.
Thank
Let's have a look.
God.
Incredible. Oh my god.
If it's
Which one's
not
Frog?
Mean Girls in early 2000s coming of age movie, I don't want it.
Yeah. Imagine Kronk back there somewhere. Kronk's in the back with us. We're actually sitting on Kronk's shoulders.
Oh my god.
Like, that's what's happening. Kronk is sitting. He takes up the entire back. And so Geraldine and I are on each of his shoulders. Just like,
I'm just
yeah.
I'm doing this, making sure that
Our legs
your
are
legs
still
are solid.
Totally
But what that-
inconspicuously going to this place that we're supposed to be infiltrating.
What this also means is Kronk is flexing just a huge amount. Kronk's like, let's go. To Katy Perry down the road.
By the way, as we're driving, Raisin like actually puts on his goggles as well.
Gas,
Somehow I
gas,
just-
gas.
Yeah. I just have a form, and you're like, where'd you get that scarf? Like,
Don't worry about it.
It's
worry about
Malort. It's Malort in
And
flying
Malort.
squirrel form. It's just like a first scarf. It's like a flying
It's a
squirrel,
scarf.
just wrapped.
a snake. It's just.
Incredible.
So in that case, Eli, if you would like to switch to the battle map scene, I am going to show you guys. It's still again only about maybe at this point like 8:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got a while to do prep. As you rock up to the Raisin Pit, you see it's not even open yet. There doesn't even seem to be any life around it quite yet, which maybe indicates to you that they might open like just before lunch and then operate throughout the day. So you guys could have a couple of hours here to do whatever setup you need. I'm going to move you folks to the map of the Raisin Pit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And allow you to plan. I am going to go and refill my water bottle because my throat is starting to.
I'm gonna
rough
grab
up
a
again.
quick drink as well. Just give me a second.
But take this chance to say hello to chat, to plan out your advance. Just so, like, to skip it and let you guys plan ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Using the keys you got, you can get into.
We can get in.
You can get in and you can get anywhere in this place that is, like, on the map that you see.
Sweet.
Okay? So,
Is there signage on the door of what time they do open?
they open at 11.
And it is what time?
It is currently
8:30?
8:30. So there'll probably be somebody here in about, at most, another hour.
Perfect.
Mux, would you
So-
be a dear and adjust the size of my token because it's doing that thing again?
Why are you always so large?
I don't know. I can't help how large I am.
Woo.
Eli, why are you always so large?
Big.
Woo.
So fucking big, Eli.
Jeez.
I have to go. I have to leave. Anyway, bye.
I'll be back.
Just put my cock and balls right on the screen.
There we go. I will be back in 1 moment.
What did I miss?
My cock and balls.
We're talking
Pretty
about how
much.
big I am.
Yep, that's
Oh.
you.
Is there
That's just like. All right.
is there a form that we would prefer Malort to be in? Because
Can Malort actually fight? That's my question.
I don't think so.
no, I don't think so.
I don't
think
think
it's pretty
so.
much just. I think he just like
Well-
he sneaks.
bludgeoning weapon or
do like damage at all?
I thought I had a companion like in my bags that I could read.
Yeah,
So
I
it's,
can't find
It
it.
should be for your familiar.
it's in extras. You see on your character sheet if you go over to extras.
Oh, extras. Oh, okay, great.
Because it's where I have Azuria as well.
Well, wait. Hit points.
Yeah.
Well, he could be an octopus, which has 3 hit points.
Love that.
if he's
Oh,
an
there
octopus,
is
I come in,
There's a pseudo
immediately use
dragon.
Malort as an improvised weapon while he's an octopus.
There's a pseudo-
grappling.
There's a pseudo dragon that has 7 hit points. So, I guess that might be.
I mean, we might want him as a spider still. Like once the people come in, we
I'll be
grab
honest,
Malort, like
we
go
send him in-
eavesdrop.
We sent him in first just to get where people are so we know where the
That's
fuck
kinda-
to go.
yeah, I don't
Like,
Yeah, Malort's
so I
not really
burst
a
to the
fighter.
door and it's a bunch of cooks making these unlimited breadsticks or whatever. I'm like, oh, my bad.
Yeah, we can't attack the greasy line cooks. Lilith might be
I
a
mean-
little distracted here, okay?
I mean, as of right now, it's empty for the next 2.5 hours. So,
Should we try and plan this in character and see how awful it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should. Are we all in the restaurant?
Yeah, I think we're all at the back here because I think this is the.
I thought we were still in the car park because it's not open yet.
Oh, no,
we have the
keys
key.
we have.
Oh right, okay. Fair enough. Are we all in the back then? Right, let me.
I
put
just
my
don't
thing
know which direction the kitchen. I assume
It's at the back here.
Yeah, I assume this area is where the kitchen is.
in. I forgot how to add myself to the map. Jesus. Okay,
I
I got
did
it.
too.
I
Why
got it.
can't I?
The second tab on your like right hand drop down map.
And you just
should
click
see
and
your
drag,
character.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you click your character, and then once your token
Oh, I'm
comes up,
huge again.
there's a little draggy thing that you can drag it.
Yeah, I need to wait for Mux to. It looks like we're both huge.
I thought I had a different character. I thought
I
it was
can't drag myself.
I accidentally made 2 of me.
I really thought that I had a different
Ca-
picture. But
cast
that's okay.
drag using the name rather than the picture.
Oh, there we go. Geraldine's about to learn the fucking shadow jutsu, man. Fucking-
There's 2 of me.
Now there are 2 of them.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
Okay, well I'm gonna put one in the bottom corner and let Max delete it.
And now there's 2
Alright.
Geraldines.
I know. Do we? Oh,
Two
I guess.
Geraldines. Oh, that sounds like a very good time.
Ooh, woo. I guess we need Mux to tell us if there's security cameras.
I am just taking up the entire kitchen, and honestly, yeah, that's accurate.
I think what we do is like kind of like hide behind the bar. So you see this like bar area here?
Yeah.
Of course, Dre wants to hide behind the bar.
It's good cover. It is good cover.
Damn.
It's good. Look.
Oh,
Folks,
look,
it's
look.
great. It's great cover behind here.
I'm not the one that swallowed like fucking 20 shots of gin and nearly
And I
got sick.
didn't throw up now, did
It's-
I?
It's a good place to hide, man. It's brunch, okay? I'm not drunk. It's brunch. Jeez.
Yeah.
How many roads of denial do you need?
Disguise kit. Can I like disguise myself as like I work here?
Yeah.
I mean, we both could because I've got a disguise self spell.
Well,
Oh, Oscar, you might have a disguise self spell too.
okay. I think I might.
But if you use
That-
the disguise kit, that means you're not wasting a spell slot. Whereas I would
that's
actually have
true.
to use a spell slot.
Could you disguise us all? Like, how much
Yeah,
charges
how
does
much-
the disguise have?
I don't know. How do I?
We'll have to
I
ask the
also
boss.
think I also have a disguise kit, but I think that might be stretching the limits of the imagination to have a Goliath suddenly on the staff that people didn't know about. You know what I mean?
I mean,
it
if
could
it's a-
work.
You're
it's a
from the
minimum-
Union.
I know. I was about to see the general manager of all of Pit of Despair over here is. I'm about to come in and be like, "You didn't know I was showing up today." The general manager.
to the pit of despair.
What if I? Yeah. Wait. What if I'm the health inspector?
Is.
Surprise health inspection.
Was this just an
Hello.
episode of SpongeBob? It's like,
It is.
Hello,
I'm
actually-
there.
I'm here to help audit the I'm here to help actually audit the health regulations around here. Big into audits, so I am.
I don't know how many people I can use this on. It literally just says a pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, and small props.
I think you can only use a disguise kit on one person.
Okay.
I think we hide behind the bar, and then as soon as
Okay.
they come in, we start shooting the shit.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and
Lilith is in with that plan.
crouch down behind a bar, Dre.
I'll
I'll be lying prone, probably.
What's up the stairs? Like, we've broken in pretty comfortably, right? What's like, see these like stairs? Is there like a balcony level up here?
The stairs leads up to a set of double doors
Okay.
that your keys do not work on.
What about like over here? Is this like a high ground area? Like where I put myself?
You want the high ground?
That's like a raised corner that kind of looks down onto the...
I think if Kronk's gonna be firebombing the shit out of the place, the high ground might be advantageous.
Facts. Do we know? Did our friend back at the inn tell us where they like to sit in here?
He just said they come in every day at lunch.
Okay.
I mean, we're not gonna just indiscriminately bomb the place, are we? We're gonna have to like announce our presence to be like, this is who we're here for, right? I mean, the
There's
ethics
possibility.
otherwise get a bit sketchy.
I mean, you're really gonna talk ethics
just
to
killed a man.
Lilith, who just slit
Yeah.
his throat because she felt left out?
What do we do with the survivors? There are no survivors.
Look, Lilith is
I'm
not the
pouting.
moral
I'm also the
arbiter of anything, okay?
I don't know.
Me-
She might be.
She's her own. She's her own
Okay.
entity.
Questions.
Mom said it's my turn on the murder.
Do we see security cameras or like an office of any sort that would be like the brains of the place, like where there's a computer?
On the ground level, you do not see any of that, no.
Are the double doors immune to my foot?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, literally, could we try and break it down?
You can roll a strength check.
Can
we-
we try like
Or actually,
picking the lock?
No. Fuck off. We're kicking the door down.
That was in character.
That was very
I
much
would
in
really
character.
like.
All
I
right.
would really like to use my foot, please. Let me please try to use my
Fine,
foot.
fine,
Can we do like a
Uh-oh.
dual like?
I've hurt my foot a bit. I only rolled an 8. I feel like I hurt my
You
foot.
stubbed your fucking toe.
as you kind of like kick forward,
And in this scene, he
Pause.
breaks his toe.
as
Oh
you
my
kick
god,
forward,
it's me!
your foot lands perfectly aligned with the door, which sends a shock up your spine and kind of pushes you back. You didn't hit with like focused point of force, so it just went bonk.
Could I have a go?
It's okay. It's okay, Kronk. You can do it. I believe in you. Just try again.
I fell down the stairs and go. All right. You go next. I loosened
Can I
it
look
up.
at Tyler like, now can we pick the lock?
No, can we pick that up? Oh, it's no fun trying to break down the. Oh my god.
17.
And as we're saying this, Kyler's.
Tyler rolled a 17. That is a hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. Oh no, that was a strength check I was doing for this, not object health. You kind of smash into it, and you hear the wood and the door frame like creak and break.
Mhm.
But the doors at the center stay together, and you can see now that there's like an iron bolt on the other side of the doors. Like from the little bit of pushing that you got, there's like an iron bolt on the other side.
Oh, like a bar. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
So
we see a window to the second floor while we were outside?
Yeah, you did indeed.
I'm gonna literally grab Lilith's arm and drag her back outside.
Lilith's just getting pulled everywhere today.
And I'm
She
gonna
likes
say,
it.
and I'm gonna just point at the window. Be like, could you, with Malort?
Yeah, can I just send Malort up?
Yeah,
To-
what form is Malort taking?
Well, he was in spider form, which isn't really going to help us.
You could probably fit the
Just follow
spider
walls,
through the
I was
crack in
gonna
the
say,
door.
but can he? I was gonna say I could have Malort pick the lock, but like, can he lift an iron bar in a?
No.
No,
No,
that's
he's
why
not
I
in
was thinking,
spider
like,
form.
is it Do you
How
have a
fast-
familiar form with thumbs?
Right, like how fast? If I want to change his form, how fast does that go? Is there a cooldown or anything?
10 minutes.
Well, we have time.
There's no cooldown, but it takes 10 minutes to do the change.
So you could get him through like the crack in the door, like that's been like, and then into a cat, and then try and get the cat to like knock it off.
I could. I think that's probably the best bet, and because I don't think a weasel's gonna do any good. Maybe a crab.
The crab.
I
All
don't
hail the crab.
I have a better idea.
Oh wait, what if how thin is the crack that Kyler managed to make?
He put his trident in and just.
That was literally what I was thinking. Trident and
I'm gonna
One-
cast Mage Hand and open the window and go into the room. About how far do I have?
The range of Mage Hand is
30 feet.
you can open the window and it will only get about 5 feet into the room.
Okay.
also can you like see with mage hand as well?
No.
How bad do we want in here? Like how
Bad.
Well, I'm just bored waiting for the enemies to show up. That's
Yeah.
Kyler's.
Because if we want it that bad, I can
I'll
use
just-
my magical teleporting cape to get in there.
Would that work?
Yes, and Kronk can bring one person with him.
Wait, it says you can use the hand to manipulate objects, open an unlocked door or container, or retrieve items. Up
Yeah.
to 30 feet, but not more than 10. Is the iron bar more than 10 pounds?
What's that in
No,
like
it's
the
not like
metric?
not like a big iron bar. It's like a deadlock.
Well, I'm gonna run back inside then and up the stairs, if that's the case, and if I can just unlock the door.
Yeah.
I'm
Um,
gonna realize that it didn't need Malort and just go back in and open the door.
As you kind of do that, you run up and you cast. It takes you a second because you can't see where it is, so you're and you don't like gain awareness, if that makes sense.
Right.
You kind of like reach in and Mage Hand looks for a second, and then you hear this really dull, and the doors. One door actually completely falls off its hinges, and the other like slowly swings open. But like you see, instead of being like a straight door like that, it's kind of like that now. So it
Great.
swings open, and it opens up to what would be like the manager's office, like staff waiting area kind of thing. I don't have a map for this because it's not like very big. It's literally like some filing cabinets, like a desk, and then like a small table for some people to sit around.
Kronk
Can
walks in and starts
I-
manipulating the time cards to give all of the employees more hours.
Based.
Based behavior.
Based as fuck.
Can I perceive or investigate if there's anything to do with our sheriff companion?
Go ahead and as you walk over to the filing cabinets, most of them are locked. You do manage to like open one that isn't locked. You don't know if it was just forgotten about or if like the things in it aren't important. But as you're kind of flicking through some of the files that are in here, roll an intelligence check for me. Oh, sorry, actually, no, an insight check.
Okay.
Because you're looking to see if these documents have been altered or not in some way.
19.
These documents have been altered. And from what you can tell, as you've been looking through, these seem to be some form of like secret messages. You can't really perfectly grasp the code that you're kind of picking out, but you start to see, like, the first letter of every sentence, and reading down the first letter of every line, every two letters, that kind of thing. As
Right.
you go through it in your head, you start to pick up on, it seems to
Code
be,
or language or
what'd you say?
I said, is it a code or is it like a different language?
Code. It's a
Okay,
code.
okay.
Um, and you start to pick up on, seems to be orders, not like, ordering things, but as in like, be at this time, be at this location at this time.
Do I
Be
see
here.
anything about today?
You don't see anything today, but going back, there's documents from every single day for the past 30 days.
I'm going to put them in my bag of holding.
Okay. You can just put them into your like other accessories as additional notes, or sorry, not additional notes, coded files.
Okay.
Listen, I'm just gonna like Kyler's go, like like rally the troops, and be like, so listen, we've got this like room like out the way, right? And we don't want to be like in the midst of things while Kronk is like hurling down fire. So what if we did like me and Dre go at the front and like hold the line, um, Lilith and Geraldine in like a second row and do like, and then Kronk artillery like from the back. Could that be like a plan?
I was actually going to start at the back behind the bar because a lot of the stuff I can do is with ranged kind of spell stuff.
Yeah, I mean we can do that from the front, but we keep a line in front of the other two. I'll protect you, you protect them, and we can do our stuff from there while the center of the bar lights up.
Would it not be easier to have Kronk kind of more in front for defensive purposes? He's more on the chunky side than I am.
I mean normally, but right now he is our fireball. He is throwing things. Normally, yes, but like I think this time you should hold the front with me, and we hold the high ground.
We hold the high ground. Okay.
Hold that.
Do I see anything else of
Also,
interest in this office?
Nothing that you can gain access to, unfortunately.
Define gain access to.
The filing cabinets are locked.
Can I mage hand again to unlock them?
That is not how Mage Hand works, unfortunately.
It says unlock a door. Why can't it be a cabinet?
Because it is not. It's like unlock it, as in like
Turn the key.
Oh, okay.
It's not open close.
So it was for the bar, not
Yeah.
actually unlocking. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I try picking the locks?
Do you have thieves' tools?
I wonder
try
if I
s-
got them.
I do.
Yeah?
I have these tools. Of course I do. Don't ask why.
Great.
Can I
Checked
try
out.
picking the lock?
Waiting
Yeah,
for the
indeed.
rogue subclass to come out. Yeah, I'm going to inspire Lilith.
Yeah, you can go
Two.
ahead and try picking the lock then.
Open.
Okay, what do I
the cabinets.
roll? What do I roll for that?
Sleight of
Um,
hand? I don't know.
Believe
Yes,
it's a
it's
straight
like it's-
dexterity.
It is. Well, it changes depending on what it is. In this situation, I'm going to say. Let me see here, because I believe there's actually a specific, like, thing you can do with the item known as Thieves' Tools. It does not say you have them.
It says right here. Tools: lute, lyra, pan flute, playing card set, thieves' tools.
It's proficiencies, isn't it?
Yeah, but I thought I had it. Oh, do I not have it in my inventory now anymore?
You're proficient with them, but you do not have them.
Note to self: buy these tools.
Rip.
So,
I mean,
unfortunately, you can't.
How sturdy are the filing cabinets?
I have a
realistically?
crowbar.
Get at them.
What? So thieves' tools. What would those involve? There are like forks, knives in the kitchen. I'm sure there's maybe some
Do we have
chopsticks.
improvised thieves' tools?
If you want to attempt to do improvised Thieves' Tools, you can make the roll at disadvantage.
It's a
I have
deck. There's
some
a flat dex
jewelers.
roll.
I have
No,
some jeweler's kit
It'll be a
tools.
flat dex roll at disadvantage.
But
gonna
you would
try
still
it.
get the inspiration.
Yes, you would still get the inspiration. However, also, if you fail, the lock is broken. So you do not get another chance at it.
Wait, hang on. Do any of the keys that we have, you know that ring of keys, would that, can we
Yeah,
try
did any of
those
those
keys
fit?
in it?
You walk around and try them all, and none of them work.
Okay, that's fair.
Do I
so-
find a set of keys anywhere in the office?
No. You imagine that whoever is the managing individual of this restaurant has the keys that contains everything for this floor.
Can I ask
I bet
Kronk to
after
rip it
people-
open?
I bet after other people come in, we will be able to steal the keys off of them,
Yeah.
off of their unconscious bodies, and then use the
True.
keys. I would imagine.
Yeah, but with fireballs going around, I'm worried that there might not be evidence left after.
Well, this is all the way upstairs.
Yeah, we're not going to be
Keys
throwing
don't
the
get-
fireballs upstairs.
These aren't. This isn't fire damage. This is bludgeoning damage.
They do light though, don't they? Like,
Yeah,
They do light, and like you will do. So
there will be fire.
It's listed.
Yeah, but it's
down as
not going to be
bludgeoning.
anywhere near the cabinets because they're upstairs and we're like fighting downstairs.
I can
And
also
no
put
one
out.
wants to just rip them
I
up.
can also put out fires over an area with spells. So like water paladin features.
Okay.
So, like, it's not a worry. Like, it's just why I suggested the formation, like with like artillery spellcasters, melee troops, like defending, holding the line.
Would you like to try and rip them open?
I would
Can-
like to try to. I don't know. Because if we do find the keys later and I break the locks, like, what do we do? Do I just put the cabinet in my bag of holding
Try,
and use a crowbar on it later?
Try
Why
pick-
do we need it now, though? Is what I
I
want to.
just want it.
try picking it, and then like if it doesn't
Okay.
work, I'll
Crowbar it
rattle.
open.
I'll rattle fuck out of it. Yeah.
Okay. It's at disadvantage.
It's a disadvantage.
Like I could break a filing cabinet, like me. It's a 5, so
A
that's-
5, yeah.
yeah, that's not looking
You-
good, is it?
Put
No.
like it's like a steak knife, and you kind of bend the prongs on a fork, and you put it in, and you hear this dull, and you try to pull the knife and the fork out, and they won't move. And you let go.
Oh, and
they're-
I don't have inspiration. Oh, I do have inspiration. But that probably doesn't work for a disadvantage roll.
no, it would still work. It's up to
But
you.
it won't be significant enough to help a 2.
No, a d6
Okay.
wouldn't.
Alright.
Okay.
Fuck.
Wait. Let me just check if I have like a crowbar myself. Is it an I don't. Lilith, do you have a crowbar? Like, can you proffer
do.
me the crowbar, please?
Yeah.
Be like, can we just pick the lock, Kyler? And just fucking gonna just wedge it in and just
Yeah.
go for
I'm
like
gonna
a
back up dejected.
put
Here you
the
go, have a
back put the
crowbar.
back against it so it doesn't like tip over, and then just like pull down like that, rather than coming at this way because then it might fall over. like literally press the back against it, lean against the wall, and like hoist like that. Strength check, just flat strength.
Tyler, no, it's not a strength check, because even just with a good bit of force, you do it. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I could do a filing cabinet. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
but Kyler, as you do this, you hear the sound of flint against steel.
We are not getting in this cabinet, are we?
And as this crowbar pulls the cabinet forward, opening it, you hear. And you watch as this cabinet has been rigged that when opened improperly, the drawer that you have opened is now on fire, burning all of the evidence inside. The files are lit aflame as sparks spread across the paper.
well,
We don't need to
That's
wait for the
unfortunate.
keys, Raisin. We'll be fine. We should get this stuff open now.
I
We
mean,
need
like,
to open it right now.
listen. It's not ideal, but like, do we need evidence? Like, really? Like, I mean, they kind of attacked us when we were sleeping.
Yeah, we'll just kill him.
Did our quest giver ask for any evidence? I don't actually remember. I kind of assumed so.
No, he just asked us to destroy the shit.
Oh, well,
Well, mission
did that.
accomplished then. It's destroyed, and we'll kill him, and it'll be fine. Don't worry.
great.
Damn, you guys are the ones that walk into a mafia-controlled town, and you're the ones that end up cooking the books.
Now, looky
Hey.
here, see?
Right, so
we were... My son, Freddie, he's part of the LGBTQ plus community, and I completely support it. You want to rob a bank?
you're non-binary? Good for you, pal. You want to rob a bank?
Oh my
It's one of my
God.
fucking favorite TikToks.
Now, we don't take kindly to people disrespecting trans people pronouns around these parts, Buster.
Otherwise, your pronoun's about to be where.
We're here.
Sorry, I had a brain fart.
Here.
It's okay.
What was were?
That's it.
So then I'm going to ask, where is everybody setting themselves up? As time is going to tick forward, and enemies will eventually enter this. Well,
If everyone's-
not necessarily enemies, but the people you're looking for will enter this location.
If everyone's cool to stick with the plan to hold the high ground, I say hide in the office until they're here. And then when they're there, like,
Well-
assemble on the stairs.
Upon opening a restaurant, I feel like the office is the first place people are gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
employees.
and then you go, dick in the elbow, put him to sleep.
Yeah, but the problem is if we're all lining up at the top of that staircase, we are like pigeonholed in there. And if one of them throws like a fireball in there, we're fucked, and we have nowhere to go because we're in an enclosed space.
I do want to say, just for context, this is a world where guns exist.
Mm-hmm.
How good are
Why
the
don't
guns?
we have any guns?
You guys haven't picked any up.
If you go far
didn't-
enough left,
I
you get your guns back.
I don't think I knew guns were in this world. Had I known,
Look, I'm gonna hide behind the bar.
Strapped, all right, Lilith stays.
oh my
strapped.
god. Okay, next time we go shopping, homegirl's getting like 50 Glocks.
If you go far left enough, you get your guns back.
You get your guns back.
Right, Drazian is hiding behind the bar because, like,
I'll hide with Drazian.
right, battle tactics acumen are like this is the best play here.
I didn't know
Gronk
guns
is
existed.
gonna sit in a chair in the corner just like this. He's gonna sit still as a statue. He's gonna look like a statue. Nobody's gonna notice he's here until he stands up and starts firebombing the shit out of him. That's the game plan.
I'll stick with Kronk. We will like lounge like against the walls and just like be very, very still. So that way I can do. Yeah, we're gonna Drax it. It's still like ideally I want to keep Kronk covered as he throws shit.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna sit at the bar reading, trying to look inconspicuous and not affiliated with everyone else.
While Cass is next to me, I use this opportunity to say, "Hey, while you were interrogating that one guy, he said hurting people is wrong. Didn't I see you blow up a guy with a trident earlier?
Hurting innocent people is wrong. Hurting evil people is fucking righteous.
Rad. All right.
I shout
Okay.
at this point. I shout over to Kronk. I'm like, remember, those will make big booms, so you might want to make sure you're out of the way to where you're throwing them.
Okay, I'm in a very far corner. Thank you, Dre.
So, just for the sake of like general knowledge, Kronk, those are going to make. Those are going to affect anybody within 5 feet, which does mean that it's going to be. Let me pull this onto the map here. Anybody within that range.
Very cool. All right.
So it's like a 9, a 3x3.
Okay.
Very nice.
So, I also did have a question. It's listed as they explode for 1d8 bludgeoning, not like plus anything. Do I get like a +3 because of my Tavern Brawler strike, or do I just get the option to use 1d4 +3 instead?
What's this for?
Just because I am proficient in improvised weapons, I just don't really know how.
Well, that works if it's like the damage from this doesn't come from like the bottle hitting them, it comes from the
Okay.
after effects. So you don't get the improvised weapon bonus with that. What it does mean though is that you would add your proficiency to your attack. So
Oh, okay.
whenever you're rolling to hit it, you're going to be adding. Let's see here.
It's just the regular hit DC.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, got you.
Okay.
Does the terrain
Could I-
do like ticking damage as well? Like, is that how it works?
Could I then, because I'm using it as an improvised weapon, could I use it as an improvised weapon and hit him with it, and then it also explodes
Yeah,
for the damage?
but you
Cool.
would be in the
All
range
right.
then. So
Cool. Oh, so I wouldn't be able to throw it as an improvised weapon. I would have to actually have it in my hand and hit him with it.
yeah.
Ah, all right.
I mean, Blaze of Glory if it comes to it, though. Just
So
I'm taking you with me.
with that,
I just sent you a quick question in DMs, Mux. It's a yes or no. It's very simple.
oh, I saw it. Yes.
Okay.
So then, time passes by. Comes to about 10. It comes to about 10 a.m. And you hear the back door of the restaurant unlock and open. You begin to hear movements come from the kitchen. Lilith, Raisin, and Geraldine, you can all see through the kind of porthole window in the kitchen door. You can see shadows now being cast on the walls. You hear the fire beginning to go and turn on. You assume that whoever the chefs are, they're here now and they're beginning to prepare for the start of the day. Thankfully, none of them come out into the main section here. However, at about 11:15, all three of you watch as the door opens and what looks to be somebody who's like they're wearing like server clothes under like a zip up hoodie kind of thing, walks in and sees you and goes, and kind of closes the door. And then it's quiet again.
Okay.
You gather the fact that they probably know of the clientele of this restaurant, and they aren't going to risk their life for a job that really isn't worth it.
Based.
Honestly, yeah.
They don't even have
Glad-
dental.
They're
I'm
not
glad
even
that I-
unionized.
You know, I'm not going to put myself in front of a gun if Tesco's is getting held up. Like,
Do what you want, my guy.
Did I
I'll put
hear?
the
I'm
money-
glad I manipulated their
I'll put the
time
money
cards.
in the bag for you.
Did I hear like the back door open and close again at all after that?
after that, no.
Okay.
Just
so-
went
So
back
they're
to
still
work.
in the building.
right.
They're just like minding their business.
I am going to like. I'm not like drawing my sword or anything. I'm just going to open the door like gently and I'm like, look, something's about to go down here. You lot do not want to be here.
Before you finish this sentence, one of the chef, like the head chef, kind of turns around, and he's this like big, kind of portly, bald dwarf, and he goes, "You know, I've no problem with you coming in, doing your business as you need to with the other clientele of this here restaurant, but you never tell me to leave my fucking kitchen, alright?
Sorry,
Do what I
just
want.
just don't
You
want you
do-
getting
you
caught in
do
the
your-
crossfire.
You do your business, we'll do ours. Alright? Leave." And he pulls out
A
like
chef,
a
if
big,
I've ever heard one.
he pulls
Yeah.
out a big
Facts.
cleaver at this point, brandishes it at you, then turns around and chops an onion in half.
Okay,
Based.
fair enough.
Looking
Without tears.
through the he doesn't even cry when
He
he,
doesn't
chops
even cry
onions.
when he chops an onion.
Like looking through towards the kitchen. Do we see how the breadsticks are made?
You didn't get a good enough look whenever you were walking in
Can we
there.
roll an
Fuck.
insight check?
Yeah, can I like investigate with my elf eyes how the fuck they're making the
Geraldine,
breadsticks?
what do your elf eyes see?
Unfortunately, you are not in a position to do such a thing.
Bitch, I'm about to hop over the bar. How much time do I have?
It's maybe about 5 minutes until opening doors.
We will wait. We'll wait. We'll get all the secrets.
The bread, we will fight, we will kill, and before we leave this goddamn restaurant, we will find out the secrets of the unlimited breadsticks.
That's the
There's-
Well,
that's
there's
the
one thing we
documents.
know.
That's the
I'm
documents we
hopping-
caught on fire. It was the
No!
recipe for the unlimited breadsticks.
I'm hopping over the bar and trying to. Do I smell breadsticks cooking anywhere?
If there's one thing we learned about Geraldine
Damn
this episode is that she does not ever want to wait for anything. She's like, I want this and I want it now.
Geraldine, we know you're rich. We get it.
We get it.
White
We
girl-
could be
white
in
girl with a
combat
pet
by
bull.
now.
Why-
We get it. Rich people privilege. But I promise you, we will get breadsticks.
So I don't smell any breadsticks.
No, you do.
I do?
You smell breadsticks cooking, and you look and see that there is a fresh tray of steaming hot breadsticks ready to be covered in olive oil that are sitting on a tray. And you look at them and you turn around and you see at the far end of the restaurant beside the what's it called? Fire. There is another chef who is currently what looks like casting a spell. And then you watch as he casts it, and 45 pounds worth of breadsticks appear on the table in front of him. At which point he begins to knead and twist them, place them down, and cook them properly. The unlimited breadsticks are made by the 3rd level cleric spell Create Food and Water.
Incredible. Sensational.
Hell yeah. Hell
Sincere.
yeah.
Does the chef see me there, standing there in awe, watching him make these breadsticks?
He does, and he turns to you and he pulls out his knife. And he pulls out the cleaver once more and he goes, "You tell anyone what you've seen, you're no gonna live to see tomorrow.
Can, can I just have one?
Take the tray.
Okay.
There's always more."
I'm just gonna go grab the tray and run back to the bar.
And they say food workers. They say food workers are unskilled labor. That's a 3rd level spell, bro. That's definitely not
Yeah,
unskilled.
that guy is a higher level paladin than any of you guys are in your classes.
I believe it.
Okay, so there's two dwarven chefs that are running like the kitchen area?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Chefs.
And are there any other kitchen staff?
There's the server that walked
Right.
through the door who is currently just sitting on her phone in the back.
Roll after my own
Okay,
heart.
cool.
Just
So
just
those
like,
are the only
oh,
3 employees in other than us in there so far.
currently, yes.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm gonna sit here with my fucking breadsticks.
You have like a baking tray with like 8 breadsticks on it.
Fantastic. It's quality control. What can I say?
Mox, you see at the start of this combat, will we like be able to get like a surprise round in? Or have like a prepped action that we can do?
If we
You
get
can have a prepped action, yeah.
Okay.
if we get a surprise round, we have to indiscriminately attack everyone in the restaurant. Which, if you're up for that, I don't know.
Okay, I know what I'm doing for my prepped action then. Cool. I will.
Wait a minute. Hold on. No, keep talking. Sorry.
Okay. So, as you all wait, another 15 minutes pass. The doors are, at one point, the server actually came through and just kind of brandished the door key and was like, and walked to the front of the restaurant, unlocked the doors, and walked back.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 15 minutes pass. Your legs are starting to ache for some of you that are like crouched behind the bar. Geraldine, your breadsticks are done.
Incredible.
But there's now that smell of like fresh bread that has permeated throughout the entire restaurant. It's amazing. And through the front door walk 3 individuals. As they walk in, there is 2 that you do not recognize, 1 that you roughly recognize. Sorry, 1 that actually you guys would probably all recognize him quite well. 1 that comes in with slicked back platinum blonde hair, a thin and pointed elvish face, dressed in black leather armor. And he sits down. They all sit down at the table kind of directly in the center here. And they take stances at different points. So one, let me get the tokens up here. 1 sits here to be able to see the front door. 1 sits here to be able to get a view of the east side of the restaurant. And another that is the one that all of you recognize, if I still have his token here. Come on, where is it? One second, apologies. I cannot find the token. But I will just say the other is what looks to be a very thin framed elf, who, for those of you that remember, look at and see the elf that was at the train station. The one who had kind of started the mess originally.
Mm-hmm.
The dude who had the cape?
Interesting.
Yeah.
There we go. That is the elf. So, as they walk in, the elf doesn't seem to notice you. As they sit down and they begin to talk in hushed tones. There is a couple of moments before the server comes through once more, walks over to them, takes their order, and returns back to the kitchen. And now, bar the smell of bread, the hushed tones of the center table, there is nothing but your party and these three individuals. What would you like to do?
Prepped action. I'm gonna use Gift of the Chromatic Dragon on my sword that's already infused with lightning damage. To give it, what I essentially get is I will get an additional 1d4 lightning damage on it.
Okay.
So I'm just stacking that.
I noticed they're all nicely within bombing range. That's what I noticed.
Okay.
Good at Kyler. I'm gonna move just there and prep ready. Nature's Wrath, to restrain one of them.
Okay.
For the incoming bombing run.
Mm-hmm.
So if I know anything about surprise rounds from XCOM, you use the explosions to trigger the surprise rounds only when everybody else is ready. So
Yeah.
I'll wait until everybody else is good to go.
Is it not worth it to listen before?
Yeah,
Gain any information?
Can we malort?
Oh,
Yeah,
now y'all
like,
want
can
to
I-
wait.
can I,
now
like-
y'all want to wait for stuff. All right.
Now you
Yeah,
want to wait
well,
for
I
stuff
like-
when we're like ready to go.
Can I
Is
look
it-
over to?
I've got
Is
two
it not-
grenades,
Lilith?
pins in my
But
mouth,
is it
ready to
not
go. and
worth
I'm
it
like,
to listen?
Well, I want to like.
What
Can I
they're
like make
saying?
eye contact with Lilith and sort of like fumble with like my hair and like my earrings and like dart my eyes over the table?
Yeah.
As I'm reading my smut and eating breadsticks, as
Are we
one
gonna-
does.
Are we gonna kill Malort again if we just don't clock that's what you're doing?
yeah, if
Yeah.
I don't see, my lord might get got with a fucking bomb. I'm not gonna be honest with you.
So, what you're going to attempt to send Malort out to them?
Well, not if the boys are all fucking gung ho for violence all of a sudden. First, it's let's ask
Our
questions.
mission
Don't
was to
kill
take
him,
out the
Lilith.
targets.
Yeah.
Fine.
Your mission was to retrieve the relic that has the ability to fuse beings.
Yeah, so I guess we won't listen to see where that fucking is. Let's just kill them all.
Do I see if any of them have bags on them?
All of them do. They all seem to be wearing not clothes that you would wear if you were just kind of planning to go out for a nice meal. They all seem to be wearing clothes that indicates that they are going to do other things with their day. So, some of them have pouches. The elf actually walked in with what looks like a box, like a small chest about this size. They are all armed, like visibly armed. So
what is?
Can I cast, or how far away from me are they? Hold on.
I want to know what Malort hears. Or, I
25
guess.
feet is the nearest one.
Malort in.
And this one right here is the elf that we recognize.
Yes.
Can I cast Detect Magic to see if I can find the relic we're looking for?
You cast Detect Magic, and the two individuals that are within 30 feet of you both shine for magic.
Does
The
the spell pinpoint anything for me? Like, is there like an aura I can see, like in bags?
Yes.
Okay.
You see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
I'm sending Malort. I take Malort off my ear and I just I'm crouched behind the bar, but I just kind of around the side of the bar and he just gonna skitter his way.
Okay. As Malort kind of gets close, I am going to roll a perception check for these guys.
Is Malort stealthing?
Well, he's a spider. Is there a stealth for
Yeah,
that?
you can roll a specific stealth roll for Malort if you would like to.
May I? How do I do that?
If you go into your extras and you click on spider,
Yep.
it should give you like its little sheet.
It's not letting me click on any of these.
Okay, so let's see here. Spiders get a +4 to stealth.
Oh. Yeah, that is. How do I roll though? It's not letting me.
You might need. There's a add-on you can get for your browser that can do it for you. We can sort that out after. I can roll for you for now.
Okay.
A 15 for stealth versus the elf, which got 13. The orcish individual, who got 8, and the human female across the table, who got 14. So none of them see Malort as a spider crawling towards their table. At which point I'm assuming you swap your senses with Malort.
I do, yeah.
Okay. You overhear this kind of hushed, and still in hushed tones, but you're close enough now to hear. They're talking about, we nearly had somebody come by and found the place the other day. I don't think we're going to last there much longer. We either need to make something up to keep people away from the quarry, or we just need to move everything. And you hear the elf go, we're not moving anything. We've put years of work, into finding a place such as this, into finding a relic such as this. And everything is perfectly set there. We are not moving. The human female goes, I don't want to alarm either of you boys, but there was some noise about individuals coming into the town last night. And they seem to know a little bit about our plans. At which point, the two other individuals kind of tighten up. And they turn around and look around. Kyler.
Mm-hmm.
Are you crouched or are you standing?
Sitting at the table, looking at Kronk, kind of hunched over.
Okay. Kronk. Are
Yeah.
you sitting or are you standing?
I'm sitting in a chair, or unless it's one of the booths that I'm just kind of sitting like this, just in the corner.
As the elf turns to inspect around, simply out of the news that there are people in the town who have come looking for this operation, The elf looks around and turns and meets eyes with you, Kronk, and there is a moment where the elf looks at you and kind of focuses and goes,
Do I make eye contact with him?
you make dead eye contact.
I
With
smile
this-
really big and take petrol bombs in both hands and stand up and fucking shock him.
As you do this, there is a moment where the elf goes, I think I may have found shit.
Incredible.
Hi, Malort. I think
Malort.
I think at this moment, Malort, I'm like sucked back into my own body, mainly
You are
seething
indeed.
with rage that Malort is gone
Again.
again.
We did say like it was probably gonna happen.
No, and
right?
I feel like I knew that Lilith was aware, but she is like back in her body, ready for vengeance. She's not gonna take it out on her party members, so the only people she can take it out on are these three fuckers. So
And name a better
God.
time that I could have started to stand up and throw a bomb, dude. Come
Oh my
on.
god.
That was
Set
perfection. Perfection.
As this happens, those of you who have your prepared actions, feel free to take them. But Kronk, with pinpoint accuracy, your homemade one of your homemade Molotovs cracks the elf in the face,
Beautiful.
and unfortunately, with the way that that works, it does mean that the human female is just out of the range of this Molotov cocktail, but you do get the elf and the orcish individual behind him.
Am I able to throw a Molotov cocktail as a bonus action, just out of curiosity, or is it just an action?
Throwing a weapon, like throwing an item, is an action.
Okay, not a bonus action. You got it. All right.
So that is your prepped action.
Okay, since the elf is out of range, and I assume Drazian's target, I'm gonna have Kyler cheekily move down 15 feet down the stairs. I'm pretty sure from there I'm in range. I am. To oh wait, no, I wouldn't be in range to vines there. I go 10, 15, 15, 20, and then that'll be. Yeah, I think I can do it from there.
Can I ask Kyler to make an insight check on Drazian, just to get an idea of his mindset
Yeah,
about who would be his target? Is that okay, Mux? Can we do that?
it's a 7.
Yeah, go. Cameron has no idea who your target is.
Okay.
No idea.
No.
So I'm gonna go for the one that wouldn't fire. That's just that thing. That just is generally common sense. Unless you fancy burning to the. So here, I'm just gonna check I'm in range here. No, I need to move one more. I think if I move. Yeah, I have to get one closer. Do not miss Gronk, Jesus Christ. And then from here, how far did I move? We just check. Sorry. 25 feet. So I have 5 feet of movement left, so I can kind of retreat. I'm gonna cast Channel Divinity Nature's Wrath. So at this point, Kyler's gonna raise his hands like this and just kind of dredge these vines of spectral water up to attempt to wrap and follow and crash over the female human to weigh her down and root her there.
Okay.
It's a strength or deck saving throw of choice for DC 14 or be restrained.
Okay. DC 14.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 7 plus 2. Nope.
Okay.
So the lady is restrained.
Yep. And then at this point, I'm going to have some of the water is going to creep up from the it's basically like round the shoulders and like some of it's going to creep up around the head. This like at this point it looks sort of green and like black kind of mixed together, churning, and creates like a roaring noise like in her ears, and begins like pressing inward to cast Toll the Dead. And that's a whiz of 14.
Okay. Nope, that is a 9. So she takes the Toll the Dead damage.
Yeah, she's not had any damage done to her, so it'll be 1d8, yeah?
Yeah. That is indeed correct.
That's a 1. Oh well.
That was what it does.
Ah well, it is what it is. And then at that point, just gonna drop back 5 feet so I can be a bit closer to Kronk in case shit goes wrong.
Okay, no problem. In that case, from the way we've already done it, we'll go clockwise. So Drazian, you're next.
Should I roll like damage for that Molotov, you think? Or
Yeah, go ahead and roll 1d8.
yeah, so 1d8. Oh, nice. 8.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And then you do have an opportunity to save, I believe. It's a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
A natural 2, so nope.
Wow.
So it takes full damage on the 8. Okay.
Can I actually change what I was going to do?
Sure.
Because I remember there's a big lower reason why I'm not doing that. Basically, Drazian doesn't draw his sword. What he does is he just stands up, looks at, like, seeing Kyler has rooted this person, and decides, you know what, this person is the best course of action. Drazian's eyes flash with lightning, as does his left hand, as he is going to hit the girl with an Eldritch Blast straight away.
Okay.
And you have advantage to hit, I believe, because of restrained. Attack
Yes, you
rolls
do.
against the creature have advantage.
You do indeed.
Okay. So does an 18 hit?
An 18 does indeed hit.
Okay, cool. It's going to be 1d10 force. That is going to be 10 points of force damage.
10 points of force damage. Okay.
So that's my prepped action.
That is your prepped action, not a problem. Lilith, is there anything you would like to do? Feel free to. I'm getting the encounter like transferred over the thing. So if you want to talk about it very quickly and try and figure out what the best thing to do is, feel free.
You could hit them with the cloud of daggers.
That's
Cloud of
what I'm
daggers.
thinking. It's
everyone-
everyone's go-to.
Is everyone within view now? Like, no one's like crouched behind anything. Like, everyone's presence is known.
Yeah.
Everybody's presence is known at this
Okay.
point.
Yeah, I've got a cloud of daggers. I'm
Scary
calling that.
knife lady.
I'm
Scary knife
calling.
lady.
I'm calling forth that cloud, and it is a cloud of rage because Malort has yet again been murdered.
Do you want me to give heroism to Malort next time? Maybe it won't fucking die in one hit.
Speaking
How
of
many-
Lilith and not
how many
attacking
hit
party
points?
members.
Yes. You know, funny because when I look at this battle map, it does look like Kyler's pretty close to these people. So
That cloud of daggers could just push
That
be
cloud
pushed
of
back
daggers-
a little bit.
How
Yeah,
many
I
hit
don't know, that's
points
a-
does Malort
that's a-
have?
Like 3.
like 3.
All right.
So, yeah, you know what? If there's some friendly fire that goes on in this cloud of daggers, Lilith she's on board with it.
Okay. Where are you putting your cloud of daggers?
I mean,
Can I move
there's
this?
an easy solution and there's the evil solution.
I'm going to let you move it now. There we go.
Hey, babe.
No, I'm just kidding.
Babe.
Yeah, listen, I said that. Kyler didn't say that.
God damn it. Fine. It'll be here. I'd like it
Yes.
to.
I'm the one who threw the bomb anyway. Come on.
I'd like it to hit all. What? I'd like it to be. I would like it to hit all three of them as best as it can.
Okay. I will say then that in this space where these two effects meet, your daggers do actually pick up like segments of fire and kind of spin it around. So it
Holy
turns
shit.
into, like, a little bit of like a dark flame tornado.
God, that's
Incredible.
sexy.
The damage that is going to be rolled for that.
Charizard used fire spin.
And daggers. So
It's super
if you could
effective.
go ahead and roll a. What level are you casting at that?
Oh, second level.
Then if you could roll 4d4 for me.
It's an 11.
An 11 will do.
All right.
That'll do, Donkey. That'll do.
That'll do.
That'll do. Okay. Yes. So 1 second. 11 damage. There we go. And I believe that brings us to our last individual of the prep round, Geraldine Boulevard.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, does my detect magic not count as a prepped action?
You did that before the first action of combat.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to do anything if it's
Yeah, I
too
was gonna say
much.
I didn't have anything else prepped.
Throw
per
your
se.
chair.
How far am I? Hold on.
The steel chair. Let's go.
Can I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter?
Allow me to check.
On Kronk.
No, not on Kronk. Probably on the elf.
Yeah, go ahead. He's within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
What I'm gonna say is we need to keep that elf down. He got that fucking cape.
That's why I didn't bother restraining him, because he could just teleport out of it.
DC 14, okay. And then that is going to be where is it here? That is a natural 2. The elf begins to kind of like giggle and laugh, and like he's still like furiously patting out the fire that is covering his body, but just falls down like in hysterical laughing fits, trying to brush the fire off as much as possible.
Excellent.
So, with that surprise round done, can everybody roll initiative?
Oh yeah.
4. I'm ahead out.
Oh no.
9.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I'm legitimately gonna go grab something real quick.
Okay.
12.
I will literally be 2
17.
seconds. I just need to check the door. Apologies.
Here we go. So, first up is it says here unknown creature. It does not let me change it. for some reason. But it is the elf is actually first in the round, believe it or not, and he is going to.
But he's prone right now, right?
He is indeed, and he also starts his turn in the cloud of daggers, so he takes 4d4 damage.
Beautiful.
Tough.
Apologies.
So, if Lilith would like to roll another 4d4 damage.
Do I just hit the one next to the cloud of daggers again, or do I do the 4d4?
No, just hit the one next to cloud of daggers
Oh,
again.
okay.
If it takes away a spell slot, just give yourself it back.
It's a 10.
Okay, that is still 10 points of damage.
On pretty much everyone, yeah.
Yep, on all of them. So that is in the first round on those two individuals. If the orc doesn't leave on the first round, that is 29 points of damage on those two individuals each.
Very nice. Very nice.
Scary dagger lady.
Here I am.
Good job, babe. You and me, we got this.
Okay, so as then the elf takes damage, he gains the ability to try and break hideous laughter. And he does.
Ooh.
Boo.
Boo. So the laughter stops and he stands up and he kind of still like brushes himself off as best he can. And he looks around at all of you and he goes, I should have known it would be you. The only ones who saw my face in all of that damned train station, and you're the ones that follow me to this absolute hell end nowhere town. I'll put a stop to this now. And he's going to pull out a like small kind of silenced what looks like a modified hand crossbow. And as he turns and he points it, he's going to point it at the one who's in the clearest eye line of him right now. He's going to point it at Kyler.
Yep. That was bound to happen, wasn't it?
And is going to do... Well, a 10 does not hit, so it misses.
Wrecked.
But he gets
Just
3
go.
attacks.
Come on. Kyle's gonna go, woo, come on, baby, let's go, woo!
Does a 16 hit?
Nope. So what?
And a 9. That does not hit either.
Matrix, let's go.
All 3 rounds go and fly past you. And it's at this point you realize that this is a repeater crossbow, so this has arrows preloaded into it. Sorry, I needed a drink. This has arrows like preloaded into it, so he doesn't need to spend time reloading. And he is going to move out of the range of everything. 2, 3, and find himself up on the raised platform. That's 30 feet. Find himself up on the raised platform. Kind of, he now has half cover against ranged attacks. But that is his turn. And next up in the list is Geraldine.
Hardman GB.
How far away is he now? How do I click that? It's like the ruler, right?
It's the
Yeah.
ruler, and then you just click and drag.
Great, he's still within range. I'm going to cast Ice Knife,
Okay.
which has a range of 60 feet.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your attack for that.
A natural 20? Ooh.
Saucy crit.
A natural 20 with. So we do, for anybody watching and for players, we don't roll double the dice, we just double the damage, which means you do 34 damage to him.
I just hit the cast button, so I don't know what all of like
Yeah.
the 10 dice that rolled were.
You get you hit with a 25, rolled a full 10 on your d10 damage, which
Oh my god.
doubles the 20. Then you rolled a 4 on your what's it called? A 4 on your like burst damage that Ice Knife does, because
Gotcha.
it like pops.
Yeah.
And everybody within 5 feet takes damage.
Right.
Plus the 3 of your bonus. So sorry, it's actually 28, not 34, but still strong, because your bonus doesn't get doubled.
Okay.
Like your proficiency, your stat bonus. So 28 damage to him as the knife, like this crystalline light blue ice, flies across the restaurant, like goes through fire and like swirling dark daggers, dodging them all perfectly, cracking him just above his heart. And actually, you, like Kyler and Kronk, from where you guys are, you both hear the audible sound of his ribs breaking as the knife hits them perfectly and then goes plump. And you watch as the ice blows out of his chest, and there's now a gaping wound in his chest.
Holy
Did he?
shit.
It says the target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dex saving throw. Did the dice, all the dice that rolled, does that include that?
Yeah, he rolls the saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry. But yeah, so you still have your bonus action and your movement.
Well, did he make the saving throw?
Not the saving throw is what deals then the like extra damage, the like exploding damage, and he did not make it, so he took that.
Oh, so that does.
damage.
That's where the 2d6 is from. Okay,
Yes.
got it. So it did roll for it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm with you now. As a bonus action, cantrips are bonus actions here, right?
Indeed.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack for that then.
I don't have a cast button for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's not a spell slot one, so you just
Yeah.
roll. You just hit the plus part of it.
Oh, the plus part of it? Okay, cool. Unnatural 20?
Yeah, a dirty 20.
A 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage for that then.
8?
8 damage. So in the first round of combat, that guy has taken 63 points of damage.
He's not dead. That's very
He's
impressive.
not dead.
He must be
Wow.
looking pretty shitty though.
He's looking hurt. He's looking hurt.
He's a gaping wound in his chest. An unarmed strike Hey, is reaching into somebody's chest to tear their heart out an unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I was just
Um,
curious.
I'm going to move behind the bar. Like, can I just like hop over the bar?
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Great.
Next is the orcish individual who is going to kind of like step himself out of the maelstrom of chaos and is going to, you watch as he kind of pulls out what look at first to be like two small knives, and then you realize that he's like holding two different arcane focuses in each of his hands.
I
They
hate mages.
they seem to both be like kind of these dark onyx wands almost, or like sacrificial knives. And he is going to just double checking the effect of the spell. Okay. So he is going to start like waving these sacrificial knives in kind of like a ceremonial manner, and then you watch as he actually like slashes across his own chest, and as he does so, a number of dark spirits fly out of his chest and swirl around him. They swirl in 15 feet around him, meaning that Lilith and Raisin, you guys are both within this.
It's a big ass range, isn't it?
That is a big ass range. Because 15 feet is.
Because that's like it's a radius, right?
That's a radius,
That's
And it also
bonkers.
gets his elf friend, the female,
The human, yeah.
the human there in there as well.
When you cast the spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it.
So
Fuck.
it doesn't then.
Doesn't touch her at all. But Lilith and Drazian, your speed is halved. And I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Do I just roll?
So
I just
if you
click
go-
I just click the wisdom thing, right?
So you see just beneath beneath
Yeah.
your like 6 main ones, there's saving throws.
Oh, okay, got it.
And then click the wisdom one on that.
Yep. Thank you.
That is a 2.
An 8.
A 2 and an 8.
Brutal.
Both of you are going to be taking 3d8 necrotic damage.
Whoa. It might only be 3.
That's nasty.
You both take 18 points of necrotic damage.
Nah, Spirit Guardians is a crazy ass spell. I know that.
Okay.
Well,
That one fucks.
obviously.
So,
Okay, I'm at less than half my health. Cool.
How do you know?
This-
How do you
how do you change your health?
Yeah.
Click on your health number and it
Mitch
should bring up,
never
like, the
taken
screen.
damage over here.
Nope.
I haven't. I've never taken damage. How do I do it?
Chris, you're gonna have to go in and show her because you're the expert.
Alright.
Oh!
Yeah. Cool.
Come here,
Do you
babe.
actually need me to come in there, babe?
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Please don't turn your camera off.
Love when they listen. Love to see it.
So, here, how much damage are you taking?
Oh, did I take 18?
18.
18.
And just
This is so cute. I'm crying. The matching t-shirts, the helping you with
They're very cute.
disgusting.
So, with that,
Feels bad, man.
Truly.
Just don't get hit, forehead. That's the play. I just dodged the attacks.
Don't get hit, forehead.
I hate that term.
What,
Baby
forehead?
hates it when I call her forehead.
Don't do it.
Oh no.
There's a lot of retail space up here. I'm sorry.
Good for kissing. It's okay, babe.
That's literally like a what? It's like a 6 head. That's
That's
like a
4.
6 head.
Good
No,
for
you're
good for
you're
kissing,
down on your nose right now.
or
If you
advertising
use
shoes.
4, you'd be fine. Oh my God.
No, look at that. That's
Oh.
4.
You're starting at the top of you're starting at your eyes, for dummy.
iPad. Literally, I'll start at my eyebrows. That's a 5 head,
you know where
baby.
your eyebrows are? Start right above your eyebrows, alright?
I'm 3 head.
Box is a 3 head.
Yeah, I'm
Don't-
like somewhere between like a 2 and a 3.
It's a 5 head.
Don't get hit, 2 head.
Don't get hit head. Don't get head.
Don't get head?
Head X plus
Excuse
squared.
Don't get head 4.
X plus
Chris,
X plus
I hate to be that
X
person,
plus
but I
2
think-
and parentheses squared.
Chris, I hate to be that person, but I think after tonight, you're not going to get head.
You're not gonna get any heads.
Well done, square root of 16 head, Chris.
Divide by 0 head.
Right. Okay. So we take 18 damage from that
Yeah,
fucking
right.
bullshit he just pulled.
And that spell is if you go within 15 feet of him, or if you start your turn there, you're going to take 3d8 damage.
If we start our turn there or finish our turn there.
Start your turn there.
Oof.
Yeah, it's
Right. I'm gonna be dead and not be able to do anything here.
No, the damage that I've just made you guys take counts as the start of your turn 1. I'm doing it now.
Right. Okay.
So you're not going to take it at the start of this turn.
is there a way to break that? Like if we
This is
grapple
it.
or something?
It is a concentration spell. So if you can make him take damage, he has to roll to concentrate to keep doing that.
Take damage, you say?
Indeed.
Ooh woo.
So, with that, he is going to stay where he is. And just be like prepared for anybody to come close. Which means next up is Lilith.
Okay.
Get out of there.
Yeah, right. So a turn can be what? Like I
Yeah,
move and is
that's
that my turn or
I will
sorry,
get
I'm
up-
just like I've only done combat one time, so
It's okay. I'll get up the thing.
You can move, do a bonus action, and an action.
In any order, so you can attack and move or move and
well, I mean, I guess I'll attack and then move. I don't know.
valid.
Okay.
Here we go.
Thank you. Oh, it's so small. Oh, thank you.
Hey.
Hey.
Chris is sensitive about that.
Well, I'm sensitive about my 5 head, and we're not listening to that at all, so. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, well, I guess I'll attack first, because I'm mad. Right? Like, if I attack and then move, I don't take any other damage, right? It doesn't matter what
Yeah,
order I do it
yeah.
in? Okay.
Doesn't matter what order you do it.
Well, awesome. I'm hellishly rebuking these motherfuckers.
Whoa.
Well, that's a reaction.
I think you can salute on your turn though.
Can you?
I don't
Yeah.
think you can with Hellish Rebuke.
You can't what?
I mean, you could do that in response to what he's just on and still get all your shit.
Oh.
Yeah, reaction is a response to
Oh.
a trigger, which can
Oh.
occur on your turn or on someone else's.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Well,
Valid.
great.
So
That's a reaction then.
You can hellish rebuke and then still have a whole turn.
Yeah.
Haha! Okay, great. I'm hellish rebuking.
Okay, one
For sure.
second.
I honestly thought that was just you being dramatic. I forgot hellish rebuke. I thought you were like, I'm going to hellishly rebuke this motherfucker.
No, it
My
is
thinking. I thought that was like a bit of panache. I didn't realize it was an ability at first.
It is,
So
but thank you for
dexterity-
thinking.
Dexterity saving throw of... What is your DC? Should say beside it like DC and then a number.
Against what? Next to
It's
hellish
like-
rebuke, or
Next to hellish rebuke, yeah.
it's a 3d10.
No,
Okay.
the save it's 14.
Oh, 14 dexterity. I see what you're saying.
Yep. That's okay. Like I said, you've only done combat once, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Next time. Ba-ba-ba. They rolled a 13, so they didn't make it. So they take... Go ahead and cast your damage. That should just
14.
be 14. Okay. So, now, with that 14...
Right,
He's
that
going-
Spirit Guardians breaks.
With
So does that take a spell slot, or was
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
Okay.
that takes a spell slot.
Yeah.
a... Okay.
However, he now needs to roll at least 10 for a constitution check to keep concentrating on the spell. That is a 14, so he doesn't lose the spell. The spell is still up.
Okay.
However, this dude looks like he's on death's door. Like on a scale of 1 to 44, he might be at 1.
Oh,
Okay.
beautiful. We love to see it.
Hey,
Take the rest of your turn.
hey, Lilith, I
Okay.
hate the metagame here, but if there was a bomb that guaranteed damage that might be sailing that way there, and I was next, you could probably focus on the guy you get advantage on,
Which guy? Who do I get
which is
advantage on?
the guy in your daggers
Yeah.
that is
The,
trapped.
Oh,
the,
that's
the,
okay.
the lady, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, awesome. Then that redheaded lady, right?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Great. Well, I guess then can I God damn it. I'll just cast my other second level spell. This is using all my spells on my turn. Why not?
Yeah, I think you have
Um,
cantrips that can do damage.
Do I? Oh, I have vicious
Mockery.
mockery. Yeah.
You could literally see the guy in front of you. You could literally kill him just by insulting him.
Honestly?
Well, I
Yeah.
would
Honestly,
want to
all
take
right.
that away from you, honestly.
All right. Okay, fine. He pissed me off. I'm killing him.
Okay.
Because what you
so it needs
what
to
you
roll.
could literally do, that would be your bonus action, and you would still have another full action to go as well.
Do it twice. If it misses the first time.
Right. So, do I need to move at all?
You do not need to move at all, and he fails the check.
Oh yeah.
He also only has 1 hit point, so no matter what you roll, he is
On this
dead.
vicious mockery? Okay.
So what do you say to kill him?
Oh, well, I rolled it. And it was a 4,
Okay.
so would you look at that? It's really mean. Who is this again? Is this woman right in front of me?
No,
That's the
dude.
orc.
Oh,
this
that's
dude
the orc guy. Oh, okay, okay. What's he wearing?
It's kind of this like it almost looks like a dock worker's outfit. So it's a bit, like it's kind of cargo, like baggy trousers, like boots,
Oh,
He's wearing cargo pants.
oh,
Oh
God.
no.
loose fitting top, and like a bandana around his head.
Kill him, Anakin. Do it now.
Oh my God. What do I say to insult him? I feel like I don't need to say anything. I'll just like hold up a mirror and he has to look at himself in cargo shorts and that's it.
You just take out your pocket mirror and show it to him, and he just looks at you and he goes, "Here," falls dead.
Literally, why are you wearing cargo shorts? This is a fine Italian dining restaurant.
A fine establishment.
At this point, Raisin just
Show some
turns to
fucking
you and
respect.
is like, "I love
Need
you."
respect.
And to add to this, as
There's
he
a
turns-
dress code. Yeah.
as he turns around and goes, "Ugh," and falls dead. The dark spirits that were swirling around him also all go and disappear into nothingness.
Oh man.
He's right. Okay, so he is dead.
Hey.
2 more to go. You still have your action and your movement.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. I have an action? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm still so getting used to everything.
Take your
Just-
time.
Okay.
Okay. Am I within... Who's still left? Okay. So, redheaded lady and then that elf guy over there.
Indeed.
Okay. Is this redheaded lady within 30 feet of me? Right?
She has 20.
Okay, great. Well, then I guess I'll cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
What if you casted Tasha's Hideous Laughter and then Vicious Mockery said, what are you laughing at? Your fit isn't better.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so do I need to...
No, she rolls a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-room. With a 14, so she does make it.
God damn it.
So
Is it
she looks
Disadvantage
at
or
you and
anything
she
if she's
goes,
trapped or no?
"That was kind of fucking mean."
Yeah, and
While being like swirled by dark daggers and like being
Yeah,
cut.
right. Like, she's literally in my daggers right now. Like,
Melting in water and stuff. Like, this horrific
Just
fucking
like, oh my
thing.
god.
Okay. Is that your turn then? Are you staying
Yeah.
where you are, or do you want to move?
no, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Kronk.
All right. Kronk is 40 feet away from standing right next to this elf guy. What shape is Elf Boy in?
Pretty rough shape.
Pretty rough shape.
Like bleeding.
Okay. Here's what I'd like to do, I think. 40 feet is my movement speed. So what I want to do is move here, and that does cross through this block right like here. And while I'm running, I want to throw a Molotov at the at the
The lady.
restrained on the ground, melting in a dagger cloud
Drowning.
person. Yeah,
Okay.
because she clearly doesn't have enough going on already.
Because you're running, I'm gonna say it's gonna be an attack roll to see if you hit her.
Okay.
Like to see if you hit within that area.
All right. Then we'll use that. It's like an 11.
Okay. That
What's that on the ground or?
She has disadvantage, so you could roll another attack roll.
yeah, you could if you want to, because she's restrained.
She's restrained by
Sure.
the water, so you can
Yeah.
try again.
Oh, sure. It also is like an area of effect, I guess. Oh,
Yeah, so
look,
as long
another
as you get
11.
close
Crazy.
enough, it's not gonna. Well,
Yeah, I rolled 2 11s.
It does land, and you actually land. You don't hit her, unfortunately. You land beside her, but enough that the flame spreads out and takes her. So go ahead and roll a d8 for damage.
All right.
She is just like every possible effect is just piling on this woman.
That's a 7.
She is on death's doorstep.
I do want to point out it is a dexterity save, I think.
Yes. But she has no bonus to her dex save.
No.
And disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because restrained. Yeah.
So now that did count as an attack action, which is super cool because with an attack action, that means that I can spend a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. And look who I'm standing right next to. It's our elven friend. So I'd really like to hit him with my fists, please.
Yep. Go right ahead.
Excellent. So it's going to be a 19 to hit and a 24 to hit.
Those both hit. Go ahead and roll your
All
damage.
right. All right. It's going to be a 7 and a 5.
Okay.
So there's a couple of the things that I want to be able to do with this. I mean, I guess unless he dies, which I don't think he's dead, but
He's not dead.
right.
He is pretty beaten up though.
Okay, so I can whenever I hit with a flurry of blows attack, I can impose a following effect. And so I hit twice, and so I want to try to impose a grapple on him here. And that would be failing a strength saving throw, a DC 12.
Okay. Strength saving throw. It's a natural 20. You don't grapple him.
All right. Can I use the? Can I
as you
try
go to
again with the
grab
second
him-
attack or no?
Um,
Or can I only try to inflict it once per?
you
This
can
is the
only try
memorable
it
bonus.
once per.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make it so that he can't take a reaction until the end of my next turn. Is what
Okay.
I'm gonna inflict, and that's not like a save or anything. That's what's gonna happen. So, in my head, I ran across, I threw the Molotov, I grabbed him, I picked him up, I hit him with a falcon arrow, and his back cracked against the railing that's right there. I tried to like get him into a submission hold, but it was really weird because he was like cracked over the thing, and so on the way up, I just kicked him in the face, or
Okay.
need him right in the face. So that's why I did this. Poor man.
Okay.
Nobody kicks out of the falcon arrow. So
I mean that is very true. Okay. That's your turn then.
yep, that'll do it.
Not a problem. Next up is Raisin.
If I stand on top of the bar, can I get rid of that disadvantage that he's currently imposing on us for ranged attacks?
No, because he's still half cover. Even if you're on top of the bar, it's still like there's like a barrier that's covering his bottom half,
Right, okay.
which is half cover. Now you could just move to a place where the barrier isn't there.
Yeah, can I move that the barrier wouldn't be there?
So if like the barrier is kind of like you see the sides
Yeah.
of like this bit here.
Uh-huh. So if I
that is
like
the barrier. You
moved
move like
here,
in this line there.
oh, and this line here, okay.
Yeah.
For flair, can I just get on top of the table?
You can get on top of the table, but it's gonna be you're still gonna get. Oh, on top of that table thing at the bar. I was like, you're still
Yeah.
gonna get...
No, on top of this table.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so like Drazian like runs, leaps on top of the table, and then what he's going to do is for bonus action. Hold on, I want to see how far away he is from me, because if he's close enough, I want to do a cool thing. No, he's too far away. That's fine. So bonus action, I'm gonna hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Eh,
My Celtic
Eldritch
warrior.
So that is a 24 to hit,
Yeah,
Jesus
that's-
wept.
and that's 9 points of force damage.
Okay. Yeah, as he's like brought back up, kneed in one side by Kronk, the other side, this twisting energy swirls through the air and crunks him in the side and kind of like shoots him both ways, and he's like standing a bit unsteady now.
How's he looking
Fucking-
health wise? Is he looking like near death's door, or does he still look like he's got a chunk to him?
He looks beat up, but he doesn't. look
Talking
like
is a
he's-
free action, right?
Talking is a free action.
Hey,
you
do
say-
we want to maybe? Do we want to keep this guy alive? Maybe he
I
can
thought
answer
you s-
probably a lot of questions.
I thought you said fucking is a free action, and I was like, hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Woo?
So I'm going to. No, I know exactly what I'm going to do. If he's not going to go down this turn, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip at 2nd level.
Okay.
So he needs to make an Intelligence saving throw, DC 15.
Okay.
I bet he's a smart cookie.
And he makes it with
Ah,
a DC,
fuck's sake.
with a 12 plus 3.
Shite. Okay, so he'll still take half the damage here. So he takes 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
The effect would have been really cool. What this basically does is, if it's successful on their next turn, the target must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or bonus action, but it can only get one of the three. But unfortunately, he saved. So, fucking
Malort.
F's in chat.
It's Malort.
My lord has been revived.
That is gonna be my turn then.
Okay. Next up is
This
the-
poor fucker.
this accursed creature. Who starts their turn in the Molotov cocktail mixture, the cloud of daggers, restrained, with only 1 second here.
Sounds like a good Sunday night, man.
Damn.
With 5 hit points to their name. Kronk, roll a 1d8, and Lilith roll 4d4 for the damage that happens to this person.
So there's no way she
Let's
can
go,
live,
baby.
right? That's 5 dice. That's it.
That is 5 dice, but I want to see by how much she gets decimated.
Got a 4 on the
4d4?
1d8.
4d4.
Got a 4. Roll at least
Can-
1 on the.
Can
On
we
it,
not
13.
destroy their bags?
13.
So far, the bags seem to be okay. I feel a little bit
Okay.
singed and sitting in the fire of this
Great.
this specific individual.
Okay.
The fire does twist and whirl and turn, and this person, like, caught in this waves, dark, sharp, spinning arrows and fire that surrounds them. You watch as not only do they take damage and die, it looks as if they simply give up on surviving, and their body just slumps over and catches in the twisting torrents of the waves and begins to swirl around.
They really never got out of their
That shit
chair,
fucked
did
up.
they? They really just never. It didn't even get to their turn.
Boom.
Like,
Sucks
Yeah,
to
that
suck.
was the first turn. Yep.
And with that, Tyler, it's your go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me just check.
Tyler, I mean, kill or question.
I'm gonna do
I
my
guess,
best.
right?
I'm gonna do my
Well,
best.
You
We
can
already
call
know where
non-lethal.
No,
I
wanna
already
kill.
know where the stuff is. Like, I already know where the relic is. I mean,
Oh,
I guess
do you?
nobody else knows that.
He's too dangerous to be kept alive. Mux,
Yeah.
if I go to the tile to the top left of like on the stairs, will that count as like flanking there and get
Yeah.
like like here?
Yeah, that will count as flanking.
Cast 25 feet of movement. And at this point, I'm gonna have Kyler do the classic up and underneath. Just drive upwards with the trident
You go
for an attack. Yeah.
Well, are we sure we want to kill this guy?
Are
I
you
feel
doing
like
the Ant-Man or are you going for the ass?
No, it's kind of like chest/throat area. It's like literally like a cut with the trident.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Raisin just shouts, "Got him like a fish!" I mean...
22 to hit, or 21 to hit.
Well,
pick your poison.
both will hit.
Both will hit. Okay, so that'll be 1d8 plus 4. And that comes to 2 plus 4, which is 6. However, I'm going to Piercer reroll damage to reroll that.
Okay.
To the same number. That's fine. And then also, as the blow reaches up and connects, water and lightning begin to swirl as we double stack the smites. For Thunderous Smite, which is 2d6. So that'll be 8 there. And what is normal smite?
Insane damage.
What is the normal smite again? It's 2d8 extra radiant damage. So another 2d8 there. Where's d8?
This is insane.
That's going to be another
Paladins,
9.
man!
Paladin feels paladin, man. So that'll be 6 plus 6 is 12, 20, 29 points of damage there.
Yeah.
On one
Yeah, you
attack.
think?
Is that going to do it?
No.
No, shit.
Oh,
That is
okay.
standing.
It's a good thing
Well,
you're a
I
paladin
laughed
and
and
have
I
more
stared.
attacks.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Is that your turn, Kyler?
Let me check. But I think so. But I'm going to check anyway.
Don't you have more than one attack as a paladin? Or is that
No,
only
that's
a fifth
level.
level?
5th level. But I'm taking another level in fighter now, and then 2 more levels, and that'll be like 4. which is low key kind of nuts. I do believe that's it because smite counts as my bonus action.
Okay.
Hey,
yeah.
hey, Mister, do you want to maybe surrender now, or what's your game plan here, pal?
As he kind of like stands between the two of you, he turns and he looks out at the rest of you, like the ones that are the far end of the restaurant and being surrounded on either side. And he kind of goes, "Next time you see me, I'll be more than what I am.
Uh-oh.
And you will regret everything you have done."
Can we try to
Say my
anticipate
name.
what he's about to do and stop it?
And he grabs the corners of his cape, pulls it up around himself, and
Can we try to, like, grab him, or...
unfortunately, it is an instantaneous cast.
Yeah, that's no reaction then.
If
And
Kronk
he-
knew what he was gonna do, could he have attempted to stop it? Because Kronk knew that he had that cape.
Unfortunately, not.
Feels bad, man.
Because even if you grab the cape, he is casting with the intention. So the actions are either you go with him to where he's teleporting,
And die, presumably.
or you let him go.
I do want to go with him to where he's teleporting, though.
Rescue mission. Rescue mission. Rescue mission.
No, I want to go there because I have a cape with the exact same powers, and I'll just go right back. I want to grab onto it and get him and swing my cape and come right back.
You're gonna get lost in the in-between or something.
This is so
Assuming-
sus.
I'm assuming that I'm assuming that the capes are the same. I have no reason to think that they aren't.
You
Are your
act-
capes touch and tip?
You actually can't,
Oh,
because you can willingly bring along a creature. So he does not want to bring you. So as you
All right.
you actually like grab the corner of this cape and you feel the velvet in your hand as you try to yank it back from him. But as he's like thrown back with your with your strength, he's heading like his back to the floor. He's ready to be slammed into it, and he goes, "Farewell, big one," and gone. As Kronk, in what I can probably imagine for Kronk is a moment of a little bit more rage than he is used to, slams his hand into the table with no victim to be on the receiving end. And as you do this, the maelstrom of fire and daggers twirls in the center of this restaurant, you're all standing there, annoyed that the elf has disappeared somewhere within 500 feet of wherever.
No, I know he's in 500 feet. If I could guess which direction he was in, I would teleport after him right now. Which way did he come in?
Came in through the front door, but you don't know. There he could be in the sewer systems below you. He could be anywhere.
I feel like this is Mux telling me don't go after him. I have plans for this guy.
As this happens, two individuals walk from the kitchen door. One server with a tray of breadsticks. And a large individual. Not large as in fat, large as in standing at 8.5 feet tall.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sexy, greasy line cook?
Lilith's attention diverts immediately.
With the black band t-shirt and like tattoos all up and down.
Fuck yeah.
Is he single? So Lilith is standing right there. Suddenly her clothes disappear. No, I'm just kidding.
I will prestidigitate Lilith's clothes. God.
As this door opens, there is the server holding a plate of breadsticks. And there's another individual standing 8.5 feet tall, grayish skin, wide face with like a flat nose. He kind of comes in and he takes off this kind of very fancy looking hat, but it's not like extravagant.
It's the fucking sheriff.
It looks like a business hat, and he takes it off his head and he puts it to his chest and he goes, "I believe we've got something to talk about. Sit down." And that is where we're going to leave it for this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, breadsticks.
I'll take the breadsticks though. I'll like motion the server to give me the other breadsticks.
I'll tip 35% for them breadsticks.
So that is where we're going to leave the session for today. We will
All right.
come back again next week as the party meets the sheriff, the supposedly corrupt individual who runs this town.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Thank
Same
you
mind.
everybody very much for coming. It is wonderful, wonderful to be back playing with you guys. I have missed it so much.
Me too.
Samesies.
Very fun.
And it seems like we hung out around 10, 11 viewers for almost the entire session, so
We
Yeah.
love
thanks
to
for
see
hanging
it.
out.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate that, fuckers.
We appreciate that a lot.
I actually think there isn't going to be a session next week.
There is going to be a session next week. It's the following 2 weeks there will not be.
Oh, wonderful.
We have an individual who is going to America.
Me?
Surprisingly,
Let's go to America.
Americans. No, Eli is away to Les States.
Gross.
Just
God,
not
gross.
just not
So
in a good
sorry.
place right now. Damn, where the
imagine.
United States of America?
I'm just in a really bad place right now.
You should visit Ohio.
Dan,
No.
where are you? I'm in Phoenix. Help.
I was just there.
But yeah, so
Lovely. Do we have a raid target?
I am just going to look now.
Unfortunately, Tio is not live, God.
I know, that was the first I looked for.
I was like, Tio? No Tio.
Oh.
I mean, he did like a 24-hour stream recently, so he's a
He
bit
did.
he's a bit fried.
oh, actually before we raid, my lovely wife, my gorgeous other half, who brings me snacks every week, is going to start streaming.
Yay!
And
The unseen servant is seen.
I'm going to put her name in chat. If you guys would be oh so kind as to go and follow, to let her know that people are excited for her streaming. I've done all of her tech setup, I've done the overlays, I've done all of that. So, you know, she gets the in-house help. I have to do the work for everybody else separately. But yes, she's going to be mostly be playing Dragon Age, The Sims. I love Dragon Age.
I just learned what Dragon Age was like this past week.
I saw that and I don't understand.
I'm fucking appalled, honestly.
Like what you're
Don't worry, I give Kat a good explanation about what it is and what it involves.
how are you in the queer community and you've never played Dragon
I don't
Age?
know.
I just like don't know.
I don't know. I play Stardew Valley. That's kind of the same, right? Like it's still a queer dating sim, right? Like that's the thing, right?
Yeah, Dragon Age is a queer dating sim. You're so right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
is it
you are.
I think I'm pretty Alaska.
Like no, I mean like you're not wrong.
Also, guys, people that are watching, I will be streaming not tomorrow, but the majority of the rest of the week as well, because we are still on our goal for the D&D one shot that I will be running. Basically, if we get to $500 donation, we're 150 there already. We will stream it. If not, I will still run it privately for these guys, because I know everyone's really excited for it. But if you guys want to see this incredibly cool one-shot, it's going to be based in Ghostfire Games' setting of Citadel, the Unseen Sun. It's one of the coolest third-party settings I've seen in ages, and I'm really, really excited to run it, and I would love to share it with all of you. I will be running it for 8 players, so if you want to see me on my absolute bullshit attempting to run a D&D one-shot for 8 players...
8 players? Oh
8.
no.
Please,
Shoot, that's ridiculous, isn't
help
it?
us get up to that 500 mark.
Who are the 8 players?
The 8 players are our dearest dungeon master Muxlo will be a player. It'll be the first time I'll get to see Muxlo as a player. We will have Alaska will be playing Geraldine. Our dearest cat will be playing as another character that's not Geraldine. And we have a number of others.
Very different.
We have a number of others. Kat's partner Hunter is going to be in the game. For those of you that know Nyx, Nyx will be playing this as well. Jordan Aurora from the server will be in there as well, as will Scar, who always comes to hang out here in stream. And Lady K, who occasionally pops by as well, she will also be there. So those are the players that I'll be running this for. So if you guys would like to see that streamed, please help us reach that donation goal. It would mean the fucking world to us, and it would be really fucking cool. Mux has already promised me to do a special overlay for it as well. Yeah, that would be great. If not, we'll just stream it. We'll just like run it in Discord amongst ourselves. But anyway, thank you very much for coming, guys. We're going to read out to D4 RPG. There, just because I really like their overlay. It looks really pretty. So we will do that. And we will see all of you guys very, very soon. We will be back on Sunday. Sending you all the love. It's great to be back. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
There we go.
There we
Cute,
go.
cute, cute.
Oh, they're cosplaying as well.
Oh, they
Amazing.
sure are.
Pull it up. Hold on. Oh my god. Why? Oh my god, Lady Cornelia down
my
here
God.
be looking like
rows of this
Milk?
sparkling.
No, I was
liquid,
gonna
but
say
it's behind sort of this, like,
the drag queen that we hated, Chris.
purple stained glass. You see as you sort of
Da-
approach
da-
and
da-
you
da-
begin
da-
speaking to
da-
the bartender.
So,
da-
nutmeg
da-
Diabetty.
Very nicely
Betty, she looks like
dressed,
Diabetti.
Again, masculine in
That's
figure.
it.
Turns,
No,
and
she
as
does.
You see that
Diabetti's more
the
bald,
face,
round-headed.
not unsimilar
The
to
tabaxi
sort of
is
has
killing me.
these
Honestly.
Like-
sort of lashes across
Truly,
It looks-
madly,
and these,
deeply.
It looks like an
almost
Animal
TikTok
Crossing
pose
character that
scars.
smokes for.
The mouth area is just like someone has stabbed it with their fingers.
You ain't ever getting off this island, boy.
Sort of-
Ugh.
Oh god.